like scaled through that scaled up those sites, whereas we are having lots of codes in one contract. Diamond contract here helps us to like break down those codes into facets, right? So we it yeah the main we do have main contracts. That's the if okay, breaking it into steps. We have the main contract, then we can equally have a token contract that would interact with the main contract but outside the token contract and others. It's part of the I think this
Okay.
is yeah.
Okay. 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 Good. 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 Not bad. So okay then, Abiola, good morning.
Good morning, my
Yeah.
boss.
So let's see your own assignments. If you can share your screen.
Okay, which of the assignments is that, sir? Is it
Which
the
one?
is it the one you told us to do research on?
No, the code.
The code.
Yes, I
Okay,
told you to complete the testing both for the Foundry and the hard hat. I
okay.
remember.
For the giveaway.
No, there's no longer giveaway attached.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Is it the staking?
Yes, that's one.
Ah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that staking because I don't even really understand it itself. So
You waited for how many days? You did not ask
I was
anybody.
go-
You didn't.
no, I was going through all the videos over the weekend because I was a little bit back, a little bit. So I was just trying to
So,
catch up. So I was able to catch
so,
up.
so you didn't do the assignment. That's what you're trying to say.
No, the thing is, the for the staking, I've
Mm-hmm.
written the code, but not really my own idea yet because I'm still trying to get used to the
So
whole
you're
thing.
confusing me. Do you have the code that works, or you don't, or you don't? Which one?
The code I had was generated with Ajidokwu, and I have not really understand how it works. So,
Okay, so what about the EIPs? I said you should go and you should go
yes,
and
I was able to go through that. I was able to learn one or two about the AIP. So I was able to
Mm,
also learn about the diamond contract, which
okay,
is
aside
the
the diamond standard, because I said the second assignment was I wanted to write an article about 10 different EIPs. So I don't want to hear about the diamond standard. Tell me about another EIP.
okay. So I was able to learn about other EIPs that existed, such as
Mm-hmm.
EIP 20, which is a token standard, and it defines a standard interface for fungible tokens on Ethereum. And the impact it has was that it enables explosion of ICO, which is the initial coin offerings, and made it easy for wallets and exchanges to support any ERC20 token. And I also learned about EIP
Okay. So
721, which is the non-forgettable token standard also. That one introduces the standard for NFT, which is the non-forgettable tokens, where each token is unique. And I was able to learn about EIP 155 also, which brought replay attack protection. So in summary, it adds a chain ID to transactions to prevent replay attacks across different Ethereum forks. So which improves the transaction security during and after network splits. So there's also EIP
Father
3675.
Sweep is okay. Don't finish all for other people. So that because I don't want people to repeat, I wouldn't like them to repeat anyone. It's like, okay, but please try and work on the code.
No,
It's
I
equally as
definitely.
important.
I'm
Mhm.
I'm trying my best very
Because
much.
because this is my last class with you now.
Yes, sir.
And the person that's supposed to take over from me is supposed to build on. It's supposed to build on. It's supposed to build on the staking contracts you guys are supposed to do. Yeah. So Johnson, okay, going alphabetically. So I've done Abiola, I've done Sandy. So Johnson, good morning. You said you're busy over on Friday. Okay. So now you're back. So
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
morning, sir.
Yeah, sir.
So
Honestly, I will not lie for you. I
yeah.
did not do the assignment because I did not know that there was assignment because I'm still on the video close to the last part. Maybe it's close to where you gave assignment.
I dropped the assignment randomly during the video, so I didn't wait
That's
till
what I'm
you.
saying. It's because I did not see it on the group or anywhere, so it's on the video, so I did not know. So I can't lie to you. If I knew that you gave assignment, I would have done it over the weekend. Yeah. So I'm still on the foundry. Yeah.
People don't like doing assignments
No, sir, it's not that
because
we. No, it's
no,
not
I
that.
mean,
I was not on Friday. Now I was not on Thursday.
yes, but I give assignments after every day. So why do you think on Friday would have been different? You cannot encouraging me, Sha. You cannot encouraging me. Because this assignment is not because I want to punish you. It's so that I can able to test your knowledge. And most people that don't complete their assignment or have bugs in their assignment, I used to be here and we'll project the assignment and we'll debug it together and solve the problem. I think I've done that last week, yes. And the main reason is to help you build on your own existing knowledge. I cannot come and always be building from scratch with you. So if I give you assignments, if it's too hard, we'll tackle it in class. But now there's nothing to tackle. Like it's frustrating. I don't know. I used to complain. Sure, today is my last class, so you will not see me to frustrate again. Christiana, if you don't have light one. That's the next person.
Good morning.
Morning, Christiana.
Yes, I have a challenge. Like, if you remember the last time we had class, we were trying to debug the first assignment you gave me. So when we couldn't debug it, I went back and I decided to uninstall everything again and start again. So where I am now, I'm still stuck. I can share my screen. And when I got stuck, I didn't want to move forward without trying to get because I would get confused, like move forward without debugging the level at which I am right now. So I didn't want to move forward. Yes.
Do you have enough battery that can solve the problem at least?
So it's not that bad now. Jesus.
I'm just asking because I'm not mocking you or anything. I'm just asking out of context.
Please, I would like to share.
Okay, share your screen. Let's start with you.
Okay. Sorry, please give me a moment. Excuse me. So I don't know if you can see my screen.
I can.
Okay. So I don't know. They said there's something wrong with my hard config. I have tried everything you've taught us, but I can't still get it. I don't know why.
Your environment variable, as in it's not in the right place.
Okay, which of them?
Just wait. Close your ignition. Like close your folder structure, all of them.
Okay.
Close everything. Good. You see, drag your .en. Close your node modules. Jesus, your work is all over the place. Wait. Close that node modules. You installed things in the wrong place. So click, hold, and drag your env into the blockchain project.
Okay.
You're showing people your API key, Abi.
Money no day.
Okay. So it's not in the right place. Your .env file, good. Now your .env is in the right place. Then, okay, then the thing is you installed, okay, you have node modules. Open, okay, just still, no, open your blockchain project.
Okay.
They are okay, open the node modules in your blockchain project. This is the node modules in your blockchain project. Do you have at open Zeppelin? Scroll down, let's see. Yes, wait. Okay, you don't have at open Zeppelin. So close your blockchain project. Close it. Highlight this from node modules downward and delete it, I think.
I should
Yeah,
delete
yeah.
this
Yes,
node.
now. Yes, delete it from close it. Like
Okay.
select node modules, select
Yes.
it and the package.json under it and the package log.json. The three things that are not
Yes.
inside a block.
Delete them.
Yes, delete. Yes, you should. Good. So you delete it now. Good. So, oh yeah, now you can. Where's the code to install Open Zeppelin? You can do npx. Now, okay, you are in your blockchain project. Good. Yes, you're in your blockchain project in your terminal. Now you can do npm install.env.
Okay.
npm install dot dot env. Then you add env. env.
I
Yes.
can go ahead.
And press enter. Yes. Change the display screen. Let somebody not carry your small change. One day if you put change for there, don't put it in the artifacts. Don't put it in the artifact. Yes. Maybe yeah, exactly. Okay, you're using yes, you are using that's why. Okay, good. So oh yeah, now let's see. Why is there no node module here? There should be now.
I mean, I don't
Wait,
even know.
don't worry. Yes, there's node modules, but are you using Open Zeppelin anywhere?
I installed it one time. I don't. It's supposed to be in these node modules.
Yes, no, the one you installed is not here. Okay, it's here. See Open Zeppelin, I can see it.
Yes.
So now you can run npx add compile it, let's see.
Okay.
npx add compile. You're using Windows.
Yes, sir.
Windows will give you a lot of issues.
Honestly, I want to upgrade very soon.
Yes, they must not really upgrade. You could just go and get Ubuntu or a Linux-based operating system installed on it.
Yes, it's just that like I'm looking towards changing it. I don't want to install it then go back and it will be stressful.
Okay, so now go to your your hard config now.
Okay.
Okay. Invalid value undefined. Go to your hard config. Okay. Alchemy. Then now go to your what do you call it? Go to your env. Let's see. Open your .env. Let's see it now. Sepulia key. It's equal to. It's not semicolon.
Okay. So all of them is equal to.
Yes, it's equal to. It's not semicolon.
Okay.
Yeah,
Should I try compiling it?
Yes, I try. It should work now.
Okay.
And yes, it should work now. Try to compile. Remember, I told you can just press up to give you
It's
the.
true. So I know we are coming up. That's right.
You don't need to clean itself. If you press up, it will just
Okay.
go. You have gone up too much.
So I still saying invalid.
Yeah, don't worry now. Okay, so expected value string. So process.env alchemy sepolia. Go to your .env. Let's see again. Yes, copy Sepolia API key. Copy it, the number one variable, just the variable name. Nope,
Okay.
not the value, the name. Yes, just that guy. Copy it. You've copied it. Go back to your other config. It's a wrong name. You don't need to pay attention. I replace it with this guy. This guy is the wrong name. Here it's titled Alchemy Sepolia URL, not while there it's Sepolia API key URL.
Yeah.
Like the name, I compile now. Just press up. You don't need to clean it, just press up.
It's showing error.
The error has changed.
Yes, the error has changed.
Yes,
Okay.
okay, good. No worry. File at OpenZeppelin /contract security imported for not found.
In my Ether staking boxes.
Go to your Ether staking.so. OpenZeppelin contracts. Yes. Wait, just leave it. So, okay, that file is not found. Comment it out. Okay. No, don't comment it out yet. Go to node modules.
Okay.
Go to node modules. Go to at OpenZeppelin. At OpenZeppelin. Okay, go to contracts. Okay. No. It's still in contracts. Go to security. Scroll down to security. There's no security. Wait. Don't worry. There's no security. No. Still inside your node modules. So there's no security. Go into token. Token. Scroll down. No, you are scrolling too fast. There's no security there too. So what did you install like this? Let me check. What did you install? The path is wrong. Like scroll up again. Still. So node modules, like scroll a little bit down. Don't be scrolling too fast. Scroll down. Be coming down to OpenZeppelin. Okay. /contract. Open access. Calm down. Let's see. The next one. Calm down. Everything I'm telling you is going to be yes. Open access. It's not in access. Close access back. Okay. Then wait. The best thing is just let me go and look for it by myself. GitHub. Because I don't know why you stopped sharing. Okay, no. Because this path is wrong. Either the path is wrong or your installation of OpenZeppelin is wrong. Yes. So do npm copy from at OpenZeppelin to contracts, like highlight it in any of the lines. Yes. No. From open at no, not from there. From at the at symbol.
Okay.
From the at symbol to contracts. No, you have carried the.
Okay.
Yes. Stop there. Copy it.
Yes.
Then come down. Yes, you've copied it.
Yes.
Come to your terminal. Do npm install. Then hold Control and Shift space. Control and Shift. Then press V.
V.
Yeah. Okay. Then press Enter. Let's see. Because that thing is supposed to work. I don't know why it's not working. Let me look for it. Tell me what's saying because I'm not there currently. I'm trying to look for something for you.
Okay, it says like up to date audited 579 packages in 10 seconds.
Okay, it's up.
Yes.
Okay. So try and run npx hadat compile again, ma'am.
Okay, npx hadat compile.
Yeah, you can just press up twice also. So it's okay. Wrong. I've seen what you're doing wrong. Utils. OpenZeppelin /contract/utils. You did not put it your contracts. Change the security. in line 6, security it's not security.
Okay.
No, click yes, it's utils, UTILS. UTILS. Let's go to open Zeppelin here. Let's look for utils.
I
Let's
saw
look
it
for
here.
utils. No, keep going down. No, you have closed it. You'll not see it again. Open it.
Okay.
Good. Then scroll down. Make sure you are within it. Close token. Close token. Close it. Yes. Good. Open utils. Open utils. Utils. Then we'll be going down. Be going down. Be going down. Be going down. Good. Look at it here. Wait. Chill. Look at it here. We're trying to see guard. Yes. Okay. Compile now.
Wow. He's downloading. Maybe it's to work.
Maybe it will work. Maybe.
He did.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
I
Thank
solved
you.
your issue.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, please. I wanted to get Sequoia from Alchemy. I couldn't. Then there was this. Can I share my screen to this website that one of our mentors showed us? They
Okay.
said successful, but I've not still gotten it in my wallet up till now.
Just drop your wallet address in the chat. Let me send for you one Sequoia.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So okay.
I can stop
So
sharing.
no, you can't. You can't. To explain from what you've done so far. At least I've helped you fix the bug. So let's see what you've done so far.
No problem. Okay. So the first thing is our license identifier, and then the second thing is the version,
I
and
did
then
not know those first and second things.
then we
Go into
imported.
what I okay.
Okay.
Okay, continue. Let me allow you. Let me allow you. Just continue.
Okay, no problem. Then we imported the necessary libraries that we need to have. Yes, because if we don't import it, we will not be able to do our ERC20 token successfully. Now, this ERC20 token allows interaction with any ERC token 20. Like in this case, now we are going to be using 5 tokens for our transaction, our contract.
Okay.
Yes. So for the line 8, and then sorry, for the enable, it gives our contract, like it gives control to our contract owner, and that can only be changed in the setting. That is if you want it to be changed, but that is what it does. Then for the reentrancy guard, that is, it protects us against attacks, because we are trying to keep the blockchain safe against attacks and against any contract we would like to deploy on the net. So first of all, now I'll go to the contract. That is line 8. Ether staking is enable. Then we put our we now mention our reentrancy guard. Now, what does this do?
I'm not seeing that part though.
So you cannot see it. It's line 8.
Oh, line 8. Okay,
Yes,
okay. Okay. Sorry, I removed my eye for a second.
Okay. So we are going to be declaring our state variable in the line 9. We're going to be declaring it, and then we use I made it public, and then it's public, which is 5 tokens from line 9. Let me just explain line 9 to 11. So we made it public, 5 tokens. Then 5 tokens will be the token for our reward, and then in 256 we made it public, and our reward rate will be 150. That is for any ether you stake, you are going to be getting 150 reward
Five
token.
token, 5 tech token. Okay.
And
Okay,
then
nice.
the staking period is for 7 days. If you stake the amount of Ether you need to stake, at the end of 7 days, you are going to get 155 tokens at the end of the day. So
Okay.
when we move to line 13, so we have a struct there. So it's just like it creates a data structure to track the amount of Ether staked by each user in the contract. So please, if I'm getting it wrong, because help me come
Don't
with
worry,
that.
if you are getting it wrong, I'll tell you now.
Okay. So what does this do is that it's also tracking the start time, like the time of the staking, and then it also determines the withdrawal time. That's what that struct is just doing there. Then we move to the line 18, which is the mapping. That is what it does is just to store each user's staking details, like their address, everything that has to do with their staking details. It just stores that. Then
Okay.
yes, and then also it links the Ethereum address, like their personal Ethereum address now, to their staking amount and the time that they are staking for. So now we move to 20, which is events. What event simply from 20 to 23, what event is simply doing there is to hold record of important transaction in the Ethereum blockchain. It's just to hold the user's record. And then that stake there now, it notifies when a user deposits Ether. The stake is in 20, event stake. It notifies when a user like deposits Ether. For the withdraw, it's clear. It notifies when a user like just withdraw and receives his reward. That is when you stake in line 20. When you stake Ether, then the withdrawn, it will show what you are getting, like the 155 tokens reward at the end of the day. Then we have reward rates update. That is what it just simply means is that, like how will I say, like when the reward rate is changed, that is what it just simply means. Then the staking duration, which I mentioned earlier, like it's going to be for 7 days. That is for line 23. It shows you how long and each user is going to be staking for. Then we move forward. We have a constructor in line 25, which can only be called once in any contract. So simply what it's just doing is that it's just going to initialize the owner, the contract owner who deploy the contract. That is what that constructor is just going to be doing, going to be doing there. Then and then the ERC20 token there is like we set the ERC token 25 tech token address. That is what we are going to use for the reward, meaning that is line 26. Now we're going to be using 5 tech token for the rewards at the end of the day. Am I on track with that? So we move to like 29. We just created a simple function there that is to stake Ether.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And what this just basically do is that like users must just send Ether, because if you do not send Ether, that's why it's going to throw that this thing must stake non-zero Ether. Meaning if you do not stake the Ether, it will throw this word in a string, must stake non-zero Ether. That means you must stake above 0 to be able to earn 5 tech token at the end of the day. So yes, then after under the function we have a require statement. For the store, it just say what it means is that it saves staking amount and the staking time. Yes, sir. And then the other one is it logs the transaction when the staking happens. Like it will tell you already staked. Like it have already logged the transaction. It's telling you already staked. Then we now move further to have withdraw function, because definitely you withdraw it after 7 days. After staking for 1 week, you will definitely withdraw it, because the contract states that after 7 days, whatever you stake in Ether, you withdraw 155 tokens for that.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So when we move to the withdraw, what it does basically does, that is in line 37. What it just basically does that users must take and have waited. You must wait for 7 days before withdrawal. If you do not wait, you cannot withdraw 155 tokens. It's a must. And that's why we're having that required statement here. Because at the end of it, your reward will be calculated plus your staked amount. That's one we're having in line 38, 39, plus your stake amount and then your reward rate. Everything will be calculated and will safely transfer from, like, the tokens will be transferred back to the user at the end of the day. And then at the end of the day, it logs it will log withdrawal with withdrawn events. At the end of the day, that's what we're getting. Yes, you will see withdrawn. After you have the withdrawal, when you initiate the withdrawal, it will log it with withdrawn at the end of the day. Yes, sir. So we now have let me move to updating. So can I jump? Updating now, there my explanation in updating staking duration.
Okay.
Yes. So in that particular say, what you just trying to say is that it allows only the owner to modify the staking period. Now, if we don't do it that way, somebody can change it. Like, that is why we are having that.
Wait, okay, only owner. Okay,
yes,
the modifier.
Yes. To make sure that it is only the owner that can modify the staking period.
So the owner of what? Okay, so users cannot change their own staking duration.
No, users cannot change it. It's only the owner that can change, because if users can change it to attract good day, because I can just put money in 1 hour and I expect a lot of money, a lot of 5 tokens back. So it's only owner that can put the time when update taking duration time. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir. Yeah. So your explanation is nice. Your explanation is good. Well done. But at least there are flaws in your contract, though not. So the flaws are not technical. They are more like it's not a technical flaw. Like when I say technical flaw, it's not a coding flaw. It's just the contract is not why didn't you make the reward based on, let's say, hourly or daily? You understand? 7 days, and you are now forcing them that, like, the contract should have been flexible. You get, like, it should have allowed users to be able to choose the amount of time they want, so that Harma, you want to put only owner somewhere. You want to use their money and do business and pay them back in 7 days. Yeah.
It's part of the.
It's as if you want to use their money for something and give them back in 7 days.
That is the truth. Now, most of these companies, that's what they do. You don't keep, they don't keep your money lying low. They will use it for business.
But like, I'm just telling you, okay, you could have maybe a minimum of 7 days would have worked. So what if someone wanted to stake his money for 2 months? You will now be withdrawing it and be adding it. You understand? Like,
yes,
although now it's just the code is okay, like what you did is okay. I'm just pointing out. And you see your line 18 where you want somebody to be, so now if I stake, maybe I had some money and I'll stick to 1 ETH, then I now got more money. I wanted to increase my stake. I didn't see a function for that. Or you understand, or maybe I want to stake again in a different place. So line 18 makes it such that only an address can only stake once. So I think you would have made each stake have an ID. You add an address to the stake struct. But good work, though. Let me know.
I will do that. Send it to you personally.
Send it to me personally. Me that want to tell you after today, this is my last class. So, send it to me personally. You pay money.
I'm coming to disturb you.
You don't know me now, so I don't think you will see me to disturb me. Who is crying? Usman. Usman, you have to do your own now. Where is he? Yes, good. Your name is the next name. And I just saw your reaction. So, and Christiana, nice one. Nice work. Good work. Good work. Yes, sound logic and nice one. Nice one. Let me give you your flowers.
Thank you, sir.
So, you're in class. Which class? Usman Bushi, which class are you in? Usman.
Can I stop presenting?
Yes, you can. Nice one. Nice one. Nice work. Your friend told me about EIPs. Did you research any EIPs? Christian, I said stop sharing your screen, not leave the class now. Did you make a research about any of the EIPs we talked about?
No, sir. Oh. Hey.
If you don't like the assignment,
Okay.
I'm doing.
Don't tell me like that, sir.
Usman said he's doing a physical Bible school. Which time will you finish for today? Yeah, I'm very patient. If the call is still be on, you still present your assignments. I'm a very patient somebody. So Emerson was following up. Emerson, I think Emerson is good. So Emerson, did you do your assignments? You are not serious, Bushy. 4 p.m. You go and sit in Bible school from morning till night. Wow. Are you studying to become a pope? So, Emerson, how far? Emerson, unmute your mic. Is Emerson on the call or is he dropping messages through? Emerson, are you in the library? You can type in the library now, Emerson.
We are together with Emerson at the moment, but he went to ease himself, so he will be back.
Okay, you're together with Emerson. Nice. Okay, so Alpha, let's see your screen.
That means me. Okay. All right.
Yes, let me see your screen. Okay, you are using Ubuntu. That's nice. You are using Linux. Okay. We can see your screen. I can see your screen.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Very clearly.
All right. So, sir, this is my own contract. I just had to minimize it so that we'll go through it one after the other from the contract. Although I'm having issue with
What's the issue? Okay, let's see. Run NPX ADAPT test. Let's solve the issue so that before we move on. Okay. NPX ADAPT tests. All of you that make math that Foundry is simple. I'm not seeing it. Nobody's showing me Foundry. That's hilarious. I thought on Thursday everybody said they would do Foundry. Okay, run NPX ADAPT test. Okay, increase your terminal size. So we'll see what's telling you. Okay. So you are going too far up. Come down.
Sir, are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you.
Okay, so when I actually wrote the contract, we are supposed to write a test that would actually prove to us that the ETH staking, that's our contract, actually, yes.
Worked.
So it worked. So when I did one, that is this debug staking contract test.js, which was supposed to test it. I was having back and forth, and then I prompted the search engine, and it gave me an alternative of debug, like I will create another test. That is the debug phytech token test.js that will help me, because I was having an undefined address issue. So it suggested to me that, okay, I should create this one so that it can help me address the issue. So when I did, the code was running, and then I decided to compile again. I reinstalled and compiled. All my files were compiled. When I ran this particular debug phytech token.test, let me try and run it so that you see before running the general test for the staking contract and all, so that you have a glimpse of how the error emanated.
But wait, you why are going too far? Yeah, I don't even think I've come across this debug phytech. So okay, I want you to run the test in your lock. You wrote the test in your lock.js, yeah?
Hello?
You did. Yes, I've seen your error. It's saying
Yes.
FiTech deployment failed. FiTech token address
Yes.
is undefined. Expected undefined to not equal undefined. So go back to the test contract. Let's go and see it. That's the error. I've seen the error. Is that your file, the FiTech failed. Why is it failing? Wait. Why are the others passing? It should deploy FiTech.
Yes,
Right,
look at it.
should deploy FiTech. I go to should deploy FiTech token. But if that one is failing, why are the rest passing? Go back to that one. Go to your should.
It is logged that passed.
Oh, okay, it's
And you know,
logged.
log by default will pass.
Yes. So go to the deploy, go to where it is. Go to where it is, the deploy FiTech token.
Sorry?
Go to where the test it should deploy FiTech token is.
Okay.
Usman said it's in class, so I can see your video. It doesn't look like class, Usman. I can see your camera. It doesn't look like a class in Bible school. And this one. Yeah, I'm speaking to someone. Usman, please, who can see Usman's background? Does that look like a Bible school? Guys. Usman, you said you're in Bible school. Your camera is not giving Bible school vibes. It's as if you are at home. He said he's doing a physical Bible school. Please, you should look at his background, please.
Where are you seeing his background, sir?
Just click on that number 14 that you can see. It should show all of you or the 8 others. Where is he? No, how will I put it? Click on these 11 others outside. I mean, you see, no, there's 11 others by the left of that stuff. I can see his face.
Yes, see.
I can see his face too.
Where is he? He has run away, man. He's no longer on the call again. Does that look like a Bible study background, please?
Let's not judge the book by its cover.
So, it's not showing us his face again. Usman, can we help you? Thank you. Sorry.
I'm in touch now. Show you. You can see I'm in touch.
I cannot say anything.
Glory to Abuja. I'm in touch. Glory to Abuja.
Please continue.
You can see my face.
Oh, God.
Now the deploy FiTech token, here is it.
It should deploy FiTech token. Is that it?
Yes. And it's
so okay. So okay. Scroll up a little. No, you're coming down. Not deploy. Wait, scroll up. I cannot see. I want to see it from the beginning. Okay. No, I can see. Good. So staking contracts. Let's FiTech token. Why are you destructuring them from? Okay, you're instantiating them. Let's okay. Your reward rate is you're passing it out. Okay, 1157. You might have steamed you. Lockup period should be 30 days times 24 hours times 60 minutes. Okay, staked amount should be 1 Ether. Should be 1 ETH. Then fund amount it should be okay 1 million token. Okay, fund amount, reward rate. Okay, so I understand, but let's keep going before each. So before each in this case is just like that anonymous async from and that's deployment function. So what the deploy each does is before each test case is going to run this function. So you are getting owner 1, user 2. You are getting it from get signers. Okay, so hence the owner's address is owner.address. Okay, that's good. So I scroll down a little. You are getting. So FiTech token is that. Yes, right. Remove that gas limit. You don't need to put gas limits in that deploy transaction. So you want to deploy. If I take owner, it takes owner's address in the. Okay, if I take it takes owner's address. Okay, chill. Okay, and take out the comma there. So okay, chill now. So if I take token cost to get contract at receipt dot contract address. Okay, I want to understand this line. So okay, you deployed the transaction and you're getting the receipts. Yeah. So if you need to
Yes.
get receipt, I'm coming. I gave you TypeScript. You went and you're doing one in JS, but okay. Still, let me. I think I should have. Let me go and look at my contract because I really don't get it. They do what's happening there, but let me go and let me get something I can compare it with. I think I have some JS deployment scripts and some JS testing. Now be from 2 years ago. So where are we? React. Okay. I'm looking for travel test July and so look for because I want to be sure that before each is working well. Because that's where it simulates deployment and that's where your contract is failing. So
yes, the deploy before each.
Yes, before each simulates deployment. So
because
yeah,
on the terminal it will show assertion error.
yes. So
That's what it is.
yeah. Okay. Let me see. Let me hope this one works. Nope, there's not going to be text for this guy. The thing is, that's why I told you. Okay. You see, we had written it using TypeScript. Why didn't you use TypeScript? Let me ask.
Okay. First and foremost, I want to be very, very sincere. When we first had your first session, I was in class, but I wasn't having a very stable network that day. And then the following day, the same thing. Then on Friday, I actually was not in class totally. So I went back, I watched the video, like the videos, I went through it, and then I understood that using Hadat actually has a structure. And then when you are trying to install this, either you use TypeScript or JavaScript. So based on what I think, I am very familiar because I've not written any TypeScript before. I've not worked with it before. So I said, okay, let me try doing this thing with JavaScript since I'm more familiar with it. So when I created my Hadat file, I just installed JavaScript instead of the TypeScript. Now, to be very candid, this contract, I actually prompted it using ChatGPT. Now, when I prompted it, it gave me the structure that is from the contract down to the test. So I made the installation and I was picking from it and then putting it in the components that I are you with me? Sorry.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. So
I'm listening to you.
Yes. So when I did it, I actually tried them. And then for each section for the contract or for the test or for any file that it has created, then I will actually still prompt to tell him to explain codes for me in the best possible way I could understand. So when I compiled, I saw that yes, it indeed compiled. 8 files compiled successfully. So I was having when I first test the staking contract, it now told me that I have an undefined address. Now, I'm even on the research now, and then I saw that the undefined address, the place is trying to tell me that I should look for one of the address. You know, there is this node, something will do that will give us 20 addresses, or is it 19? So it was trying to tell me that I should put one of the address where it is undefined for it to run. That is for the deployment. And then for the staking contract, sorry?
Yeah, so I just want to cut you short now. Let me say that I understand. So, okay, you didn't write the code. It was ChatGPT that wrote the code for you and the test.
Yes, yes.
You see, there's a problem. You do, like, especially in your early stages, you're not supposed to rely on. You're not supposed to rely on AI. Like, there's questions you might ask. Yes, like if you've written your code and your code is not running, you can ask it, why is my code not running? You don't like, it's sad. It's not so. See, the time I remember when I started, there was this what did you call it? There was this guy, this autocomplete. This that time it was black something they call it. If you are typing code, it autocompletes for you, like the copilot. But it was like I just had to off it because by the time you keep prompting ChatGPT to learn, and you keep prompting ChatGPT to give you code, you are not learning anything because it gives you code. If you have an error, you go back to it, it gives you an issue. See, like I was happy when I saw Christiana's work.
I just noticed it with this particular project.
That's how it was everywhere. I was happy when there was something Christiana did. She explained, her explanation was the way I explain. Like the thing, it made me like I enjoyed it because she followed it. Like there were places she used my words. I don't know if my head and her head is working the same, or she explained it based on the videos she watched. Because no, honestly, because she explained it the way I will explain it. Because always I'll tell you, okay, this is the like who does that? Who specifies the SPDX and license identifier? If not me, I do that a lot. And she did it. She told us about the version, like outside. That's why I didn't even stop her. So it means, so the thing, what I'm trying to tell you is FineTech go a long way to save the videos and give you for your consumption. If we all want to keep doing what we're comfortable with, then we will not grow. You always want to be on comfort zone. Like there's a reason why there was a video on TypeScript, but still, if you want to use JavaScript, it's still simple. Go and rename your test to staking.js. First thing first, rename the test file to staking.js. First thing first, remove that .test.js. See, I told you in the last class, remove the .test. There's a way, if you can read code and understand code, it's not even about writing code. You should be able to read and understand code. Like if you can read and understand code, then there's nothing you can not do. For me, I feel that's my greatest strength. But this your own, I'll just push it down. I'm tempted to call you lazy because here you are with lock.js. Open lock.js. Open lock.js. Okay, finish. No, it is okay. The naming is okay. That's the just stay with that. It's okay. Click outside. Then open lock.js. Because open your lock.js. Come down. You are closing it. No, I didn't say contracts. Lock.js. Yes, now in the test. Yes, good. You have a contract here that is running perfectly. You understand? A test that passes. Yeah? This test, all of them are passing. Why don't you just copy the logic and substitute it with your own variables? Like that's what I would have expected you to do. You could have just copied this test. You understand? You just, okay, this is how they did here. I will do my own like that. This is how they did here. I will do my own like that. You didn't need to ask ChatGPT. If ChatGPT gave you the contract, fair, it's okay. But now you want it to give it to do the test. This one, I'm a chicky, I'm a goyo kuma.
Yeah, right.
You understand? So I'll implore you, watch videos. Like I know. See, for this early stage, just even forget that ChatGPT is existing. Forget about it.
Yes.
It will not help you. It will not help you grow.
Yeah.
Because the time I was learning self, that time I used to try to ChatGPT. That time ChatGPT did not know Solidity. You ask it A, to tell you Z. Like even up to now, it doesn't really know it. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy with you. And I was expecting more from you, honestly. I was expecting more from you. For my hand.
And then yes, you need to be, and I'm disappointed as well because I actually told you the truth of it. I don't want to go back and forth so that I will drag you, because I know that from my own ends I did not do what I was expected to do.
So the solution now is I want just to mirror this lock.ts. You can split screen. Hope you know you can share your screen into two now. Like you see this, yes. Good. You keep lock.ts on one side, you keep the other contract, you keep your staking contract on one side. You say, okay, line this to this. This is what they did. You do it. Christiana, you want to say something?
Yes, sir, I have a question.
Okay.
Yes, sir. When going through the video, right, when we come to deployment and then we have to mirror lock.ts to be able to deploy, you said something in the video. I just want to be sure that it's really it. You said that all you were doing is just for formality, that we don't really need to edit it. I just want to be sure, sir. Can we deploy without editing the log.ts to mirror the contract that we wrote?
But if you to deploy it, you just need to you should mirror it. You don't need what I was saying I don't need to edit was the name. Like log is equals to, I can just leave it as long as you change the name of the contract and you put in the right arguments. That's all that really matters.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So okay. Anybody want to show us a screen? We've taken over an hour. Thank you, Jethro. We'll do better next time.
Yes, sir.
So okay.
Yeah, I will actually contact you.
Start paying money. I have manager. Everybody wants to contact me. I have manager. People pay money to contact me. Good. So okay. Anybody else? Emerson, you did yours? Or you and Jethro are in the same boat because people are together? Okay, it's as if they are in the same.
You said something.
No, I said Emerson. Maybe people are in the same boat now. They say friends.
We are together now. Yes, my guy.
Yes. So people did the same rubbish. That's if this your friendship is not it. If this friendship is not it. If you go and
we'll do better.
If this your friendship is not it. Okay. So I've seen Christiana, in short, send me a wallet address. I said I'll send you one Sepolia. I'm going to send you an NFT too.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Even if I was see, compared to what these people did, Christiana is general accrued to. So she did it well and it was nice. Even I didn't see her test and I didn't see the deployment. I was just the way she explained the contract, at least I believe she knows what she's doing. So we're supposed to dive deeper into upgradable contracts today. So okay, what are faucets? Who remembers faucets? FACETS. I think. What are faucets? Anybody? He. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, Christiana. I see Christiana. Please tell them what are faucets.
Sir, what you wanna say the wrong thing?
No problem. There's no wrong answer. You are learning now. I understand. You're still a student. You don't have to say the right thing. You want to speak up is good enough. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Faucets, I would say they are platforms that distribute based on how I interacted with the Sepolia, they distribute small amount of cryptocurrencies to users, maybe to complete tasks or to maybe deploy their contract. That's what I can say, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Sandy should help you.
Okay, based on what I read in we're going through the diamond contract docs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think facets are like sections of contracts, whereas they are more like, yeah, side contracts. Instead of, okay, in diamond contracts we do have stages, right? So the diamond contract is the main contract. Then facets are like the broken contracts in yeah.
Well, you
Now,
have the overall idea, but your delivery is lacking. You have the overall idea, though. Yeah, I believe you know what I believe you know it, but you're not presenting it in the way I would expect. So, okay, who else? Akanimo. Um,
Okay, sir.
I'm with you.
First said they are like dispense tokens for you to perform maybe some tax or something like that. Yeah.
They are what?
So I said there are applications, or will I say a platform that distributes tokens mainly on testnet for users. Maybe you can perform some certain tasks to get
Oh, you
a
guys
particular
are
testnet token.
okay, okay. You guys are okay. I've seen the confusion now, even Christina. Facet and faucet. Faucet are test tokens, yes. We're talking about facets in the concept of diamond in the EIP 2535. So that's what we're talking about. Okay, and Sandy was close. So it was Sandy, yes. So faucets are what do we call them? They are contracts on their own. They are contracts. So they are like they are the contracts that we use to upgrade a diamond. It's really not like, so if we deploy the main diamond and want to add another functionality to that diamond, the facets are the ones that go with it's them that you give them the additional information you want to add, then you deploy the faucet, then you add the faucet to the diamond. So the faucets are contracts too. If when creating a diamond contract, the faucets are contracts that you deploy and you add them or remove them or replace them to the diamond. Just look at them as like they are the main contracts that hold the logic of the diamond. So okay, you can see my screen here. So let me
Sir,
open Remix.
I call
Yeah,
you back. I did not understand this key. I don't understand.
no, don't worry. Like I'll make sure you understand. You understand? Me too. I'm just speaking about it randomly. I'm going to show you how it works. You know, sometimes seeing is believing. Yeah, they said so. So I'm going to go carefully. You can see my screen, everybody. So let me first explain Solidity by example. Let me go to Solidity by example. Let me first, I want to show you delegate call first, because if you don't understand faucet, go and watch. Let me do small wickedness. Go and watch our last class video. I explained it at length. I don't want to double track. I'm going to show you faucet in actions today. But before I do that, let's go through delegate call, because the whole concept of a diamond is around delegate call. And who remember what a delegate call is? Nobody. Hmm? Nice. They arranged all of them here. Nice, nice, nice. And so I'll start from a fallback function. Yes. Ah, nice one. Nice one. Like, nice. Fallback, delegate call, fallback call, delegate call function, selector, calling other contract. Nice. I didn't even know they arranged them here. So I think I'll just use this guy and use like 10 minutes to run through it. Okay. So let's start from a fallback function. Yes, people understand payable and sending ether. Yes, yes. So fallback function. So what's the fallback function again before I enter? Hmm? One house. Who is? Am I audible? Yes, I can see. Someone should tell me what a fallback function is.
Sorry, sir, is it a question?
It's a question. Nobody. Okay. So I'm not going to explain it. Let me go to get delegate call. Since I sang about it on Friday and nobody can remember. So I'm not going to bring myself back. So a delegate call. Who can remember what a delegate call is? Nobody.
Sir,
Okay,
sir, I think the okay.
let me try. I don't know if I still remember. I think it's a contract that allows another contract to execute a call on it to its contract.
What did he say? Inheritance tree, economics is full. Okay, this inheritance. Nope. Let me close it. No, sir, it's not correct. Every contract, there's a call on every contract. Now, can you please see my screen?
I mean,
Can you
it allows another contract to call something like
so
that.
okay. It's not, don't worry, it's not it. So okay, let me go straight to the point. Since people are not people I don't know. Good. So a delegate call allows a contract to call a function from another contract to update state in its contract. You call a function, okay? It allows a contract to use logic from another contract to update a state in its own contract. Are you with me? So contract B can use the logic in contract A to update its own state. Do I need to say it again? Delegate call makes it possible for a contract to use the logic of another contract to update its own state. A contract will use the logic in another contract to update its own state. When you use an interface will allow you to update states in another contract. But a delegate call is a low level call that allows contracts to use logic of other contracts to update state in its own contract. And for that to happen, the storage layout must be the same. So you see, storage layout must be the same. So if you notice contract, so now this is a contract B. It has 3 storage variables. That's the number, the address, and the value. So it has a function sets variables. So it sets the number, it sets the sender, and it sets the value. Yeah, I owe me. It's a payable. So it takes in some if. It takes in maybe it also. Then contract A now. Contract A too wants to use if contract A. Yes, Jethro.
Sir, according to the definition you just made about delegate call, and then you said where a contract can call a function in another contract to update its own state. So I was wondering, I don't know, is it not going to be vulnerable to use such functions like using delegate calls? Is it not going to be prone to attacks since it can be used between 2 contracts? I'm just saying.
Well, prone to attack. So which of the contracts will be vulnerable?
The one you are updating the state, because you are picking it from another place and then updating the state of your own contract. So this contract that you are trying to update the state, wouldn't it be vulnerable to attack?
It's the contract that's making the delegate calls now. So, like most times, people, okay, it's vulnerable. Is it vulnerable? I don't think. Is there a vulnerability attached to? Because you should be able to see what you are calling now. It's you that is calling another contract now. So I don't think it's exposed. Okay, if there's malicious content in the contract it's calling from, then it will be. But most of the time, most of the time it's not another contract. You see, where the vulnerability will come is maybe probably another contract is trying to attack it. You understand? But it's the one making the call. So I think the vulnerability is minimal. It's not that exposed. Since it's the one that is going outside to go and put his hand inside another person's contract. I don't know if you get. And he's doing this to manipulate its own state. So it's not trying to change the state in another contract. You understand? So most malicious attempt is when you try to use your own logic to manipulate state in another contract. Like let's say if I take token now, so you write code and you want to use the code to mint for yourself token. That means you are changing the code in the contract you are attacking. You understand? But this one, you are going to another contract to update your own contract. So it's minimal. You are raising your hand still?
No. I understand. Since you are the one making the call, yes, it will be minimal.
Yes, since you are the one making the call. So now, what happens in contract B is contract B sets its own state variables with set vars. It sets norm, sender is msg.sender value because it's payable, it's msg.value, and it updates its state. So now contract A now wants to update its own state. So for it to be able to do that, it has to have the same storage as contract B. If there's a difference, it will break and the call will not work. So it has to mirror the storage of contract A. You see, it's the same thing. So you just have two events, very minimalistic. So good. So now, okay, so it wants to set its own values using a delegate call. See, like this guy set his own value, Garo, like normally. So this guy wants to set his own value using a delegate call. So it takes in the contract that's the contract it wants to borrow its own logic and the variable it wants to use to update its own state. So now good. A storage is set, B storage is not modified. Okay. So now this is what the delegate call looks like. It's success, it returns a tuple containing two things, whether it was successful or not, then the data. So this is how it makes it. Delegate this contract dot delegate call. So it takes the API encode, that's like the function selector, I think. Yes, it's the function selector. The function signature, sorry, it's the function. It's API decode. Yes, let me not tell you something else. It's the function signature, I think because is it the selector? Sorry, I'm trying to remember what I said. The signature is, yes, the signature. Good. So okay, is this signature? It takes the signature because see, this is the signature. This is signature. And to get the selector is the first 4 bytes of the Keccak hash of the signature. So it's the signature and the function signature. That is the name of the function, just the name of the function, like the way you will call the function. So it takes the API encode of the function and the parameter. If there's no parameter, you just remove this comma. Do you understand? Everybody's quiet, so I'll take that as a no. Okay, good. Let me explain this now. So this is where the delegate call is happening. You understand? The delegate call returns a tuple. So this is almost always going to be constant. Success, it returns whether it was successful or not. and it returns data. Data is like the transaction information. So now this is the address that we passed in the constructor, which is the contract we want to borrow logic from. You understand? You remember when you use interfaces and you do IARC20 dot balance of or IARC20, like when in your FiTech token, okay, FiTech was the same staking contract. But do we understand this, please? First, this contract now is the address of the contract we want to use, want to use the logic in its my God. Please, someone should say something. Say you're confused so that I'll be able to answer.
Yes, the contract that we are trying to get
logic from.
Yes, to get to obtain the state of our own.
Yes. So we're passing in the contract address of the contract which we want to get logic from to update our own states. And our states and the state of that contract, the storage of our contract and the storage of that other contract has to be the same. Are you getting me? If not, it wouldn't work. So now we can do contract. So just like this is like a special, you see, if you can I call it cheat code? It's just like the same timestamp or that call dot if you want to transfer data through the level language. So this an ABI encode. You get the ABI encode of the function signature. This is the function signature. That's the function name and the parameter it takes. Then you pass in the argument. Then that's all. So this is where the delegate call happens. Yes, then you emit it. So it's payable, so you can send your ETH with it. So this is using delegate call. Then using function call. Okay, yeah, we don't need to, I don't need to bore you with this one. B storage is not modified. B storage is set. B storage is not modified. So okay, this one is using, but don't worry about call. I'm not working with call. I'm working with only delegate call. So let me everything until we deploy it. So since we want to use contract B, we have to deploy contract B first. We have to deploy contract B. Contract B. Let's deploy contract B. Why is my screen frozen? Okay, good. So let's say the contract B is a simple contract. Like, don't overthink it. Let's take it one step at a time. Contract B is a very simple contract. See, it's a very simple contract. Contract B, simple contract. We have deployed it. So norm is supposed to be what? Talk to me, someone. Norm is supposed to be what? 0. People are not talking. We have issue. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, 0 initially.
So norm is supposed to be what?
0.
Sender is supposed to be what?
Messenger, that's
the address.
The address.
Nope. Sender will be 0 address because we have not initialized it. We just deployed the contract and all of them have been instantiated as 0. Message of value is 0. Everything, nothing has been initialized. We have not called this function. Can you get me? So now, okay. Do you understand? Okay, good. So now we can call set variable. Let me pass in one ETH. Let's pass in one ETH. Yeah. And pass in one ETH. I'm doing it here so that I will not waste too much time. One ETH. Then we set the numbers. I like number 8 over. Let's transact it. So okay, successful. It has been successful. So now the state is what? It's going to be the number is 8. The address is now this guy, and the value is now value is now 1 ETH. Yes, as you can see, it is now 1 ETH. So to make matters interesting, I'm going to go and change I'm going to go and change the account. Yes. So now, so you see, now we've updated the state of contract B. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So now let's go to contract A. Now let's deploy contract A. You see, I'm using a different address now. Let's update contract A. So now what we want to do is we want to use the logic in contract B to update the state of contract A, because contract A doesn't have anywhere that it puts set sender norm or value. It doesn't have it here. All it just have is a delegate call to a contract. So, and it's going to go into that contract and look for a function with this name and give it this argument and get the result as data, and it will return whether it was successful or not. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Let me reiterate myself. Contract A has the same storage as contract B. It's supposed to, since it wants to delegate a call into it, but contract A in itself doesn't have any. Let me remove this call. We're treating delegate call. You can learn call on your own time. We're doing delegate call. So now contract A doesn't have any state changing logic. It is relying on a contract whose address will be passed into this function. It will delegate a call to that function looking for this function, and it will pass in this as an argument. So even if you don't understand, if you watch the video and you rewind it, you'll get it. Are we together? Johnson, you're not with me. Christiana is not with me. Okay, so what's up? Talk to me, guys.
So it seems like you're blowing breeze in my ear.
How?
Like, I'm not understanding.
Okay, Christiana. Let me explain like this. Christiana, you have a bucket in your house.
Sir.
You have a bucket in your house.
Yes, sir.
And I have a bucket in my own house too. You understand?
Yes, sir.
But I have a borehole in my house. So I can pump water and fill my bucket.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
get?
Yes,
So
sir.
my tap can only take 20 liters. Like only one type of bucket will enter that place. Let's say a 25 liters jerry can. That's the only thing that can enter the tap. And I have it, yes, because it's my borehole. So if you want me to be able to give you water, what would you do?
I will have to get the same type of jerry can you have, or beg you to use your own to give me.
Okay, let's say I'm not giving anybody my jerry can. So what do you do? You get your own jerry can.
Yes, I'll have to get.
Okay, cool. So that means if you want to delegate a call from my borehole now, me and you have to have the same storage. Are we together?
Yes.
You understand? So now, delegate call now is like you using my borehole to fill your jerry can. You understand?
Yes, sir.
It's not you that have it's not your logic. It's not you that have the logic to get water. You understand? So you come to my house with your jerry can and said, I want to fetch water.
Yes, sir.
If you fetch water inside your jerry can, is it my own that will full?
No, it's mine.
But whose borehole is it?
It's yours.
So now you are using logic in my contract to update the state of your own contract.
Yes, I think I understand now.
It makes sense.
Yes, it does.
You don't have the logic to update the state in your contract. The logic to update your contract state is in my own contract. You understand? So see now, you see here now, it has 3 state variables. Are you getting me?
Yes,
contract A has 3 state variables. There's nowhere. See, it just have only one function. There's nowhere that they update sender. Do you see? There's no way they update sender value or none. There's no way that it updates it. Instead, what it does is it has my house address. You understand? Yeah. So this delegate call now is like you are coming to my house, and what do you want in my house?
To
This
fetch
is
water.
Good. This is it. I want to fetch water. Wait, let me explain for you. I want to fetch water. This is the function. Let's say this one function is fetch water. I want to fetch water. Or I was inside where do you want to put it? Okay, see it here.
Inside
This
now.
is the argument.
Okay, wow, I understand.
I don't know if you get. So it's
Yes,
coming to call that function with its own arguments. It's not relying on contract A. Don't worry, me, I will give you argument. I have jerry cancer. Don't worry, just put it here for me. I'll put together.
Yes, sir.
So what I did here was, where is it open? So remember, I had contract A don't fully own jerry can with one it. You understand? This is the value. This is address. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So now, contract B, if contract B comes and interacts with this from this contract, whose state will be changed? Let me see if you are following. If you come to my house and use my contract and fetch water, who jerry can go full?
Contract A jerry can go full.
Not your own, ba?
Yes, not my own.
Good. So now, okay, it's contract B, no contract A. So now let's deploy contract A. So this is your own contract now. You understand? In your own contract, you have the same. You have norm, you have sender, and you have value. Value is supposed to be 0. Okay, value is 0. So now, if I come to contract B, you see, I'll catch you now. If I come to contract B and I add one it, I want you to pay attention. It's not in contract A. If I come to contract B, I've put value as one it, and I go down, and let's set it to number 10. Now, if I call on this set vars, which contract variable will change? Is it this one or is it this one? Which of them will change? Contract B own or contract A own? Which variables will change?
Contract A.
Oh, okay, let's see. Set variable. Okay, it has worked. Let's see. Contract A. Norm is still 0. Sender is still 0. Value is still 0. You came to my house. You came to my house. Let me explain what happened now. You came to my house. And you came and fetch water inside my own jerry can, and you are telling me that it's your own that will full. So this was not a delegate call. This was, you see, the value is now 10. The sender and the value is now 0. And the CSF here has become 2 ETH. But now, if this is the contract that handles the delegate call, this is where the delegate call happens. See it here. This is it. This is where the delegate call happens. Set variables. So now, if I enter, let me even put 10 ETH. I'm feeling generous. Let me put 10 ETH. That's like $18,000. Yeah. So now, if I come, it's asking me for the contract address. Okay, where do you want to go and fetch water from? I say from contract B. Now, why is this thing hooking? I paste it. Okay, what do you want to set the number as? Let me set it as 998. So now this is going to delegate. So now if I call on this transact now, let's read it here. If I call on this transact, I've passed in the contract address. I've passed in the norm. This norm is 998. I've passed in the value. The value I passed in 10 ETH. So if I call on transact, it's going to make a delegate call to the contract address, which is contract A, and it's going to go and call set variable, set vars, and pass in this as an argument. So it's going to come into this function. It's going to come, contract A will come to contract B and call this function and pass in 998 as an argument. So if I do that, whose state will change?
Is contract A.
Contract A. Okay, that's this second contract. It is own state that will change. Anybody disagrees?
I think both.
Okay, someone said both. Who said both?
I'm the one, send this, sir.
Okay. Akanimo and Christiana said contract A will change. Okay.
Yes,
So anybody with another opinion? Okay, nobody. So let's transact it. Phew. Successful. You see, contract A immediately has 10 ETH inside. Contract B still has 2 ETH. It remains 10. It remains unchanged. Nothing changed. But contract A that does not have any state changing logic, if you click on it, you see, its state has been updated. Can you guys see?
Yes, sir.
So now, do you understand? Do you understand it now?
Yes, I do.
Hi, you're laughing. You're happy. Jetro doesn't understand
I'm
it.
happy.
Jetro doesn't understand.
I was following, but if like saying that the Christiana breeze enter my own head.
So where were you lost?
Like when you started transacting, like when you just started transacting, donating it from one account to another, attributing share.
No, there was no inter-account it transfer. Please, me, and so much you explain this one. Me, I cannot explain this thing again. I'm tired. So much you explain it.
Then let's go. I'll watch videos.
No. I want somebody. I can't even understand. And I think Sandy has an idea, but she was. But I think I can't even. Christiana, explain for him what's happening.
Okay. Let me explain. If you notice in our contract, we have contract B and contract A. Now, the one we want the state to change is contract A. So let me use the example that Boss Sabo used. He said that, for example, let's say there's scarcity of water in the land, and then I'm looking for water, right? And then you, in your own house, you have the water. Let's say you are contract B now, right? Okay, let me use you as contract A. Me, I'm the contract B. You are contract A. So you are now looking for water as you are the contract B, and I'm the contract A. I have water in my house. And the water I have in my house, you can only use one paint rubber to fetch it. You can't use nothing less. It has to be one paint rubber. So you that you are contract A, you are looking for water. You now saw my house, which is contract B. You now said, okay, please, can you lend me water? So now what happens is that when I lend you the water, you are the one that owns the water. Your own bucket becomes full. So it is you that something is adding into. I don't know if you understand. Are you following?
Tetra, are you sure you're just putting thumbs up?
Yeah, now what according to what she said, the contract A.
Contract A. Okay, let me say it now. Contract A is using the logic in contract B to update its own states. Contract A has no
contract A. Contract A is the one using the delegate call now.
Yes, the delegate call is happening in contract A. Look at it here. This is where the delegate call happens.
Okay.
Yes. So now, let me just explain one last thing. There's what we call function selector and function signature. So now, this is what a function signature looks like. See it here. The name of the function and the parameter it takes. Do you get that? That's what a function signature is. The name of the function and the parameter it takes. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
What's a function signature? What's a function signature? People said we're together, yes, sir. So now I'm asking you back what I just said. What is a function signature?
It carries a name and a parameter.
It's the name of a function and the parameter of the function. So now a function selector is the Ketchak hash. Is the first 4 bytes of the Ketchak hash of a function signature. So let me not scatter your head very well. The signature is the name of the function and the parameter it takes. If there's no argument, it's just the name and open and close curly braces. While the selector is the hash of the effects, or is the hash of the signature. The selector is the hash of the signature, mostly the first 4 bytes. So the function signature is the name. Function signature is the name of the function and the parameter it takes, while the selector is the Keccak hash of the function signature. It is the first 4 bytes of the Keccak hash of the function signature. So this one, you can watch the video. I've said it like 4 times. You can rewind it until it makes sense. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So all these things I've been shouting is because I want us to go into the diamond standard. So now let's go to the code. I'm going to drop the link. I have a scaffold. Yes, I have a scaffold. This is a scaffold of it. So anytime you want to write a diamond contract, you don't need to write it from scratch. So this is the link. You can always go and clone it. So I'm going to walk you through the link. Let me close this guy. I don't need this guy. I don't need this guy. Remix. So it's nice seeing you today. So okay, good. Let's come. So if you click on that link, it brings you to this page. It has 7 forks. Wow. Wow, the fuck? Let's see. I don't know, there's plenty like this. So this is my project. Dinner code project last one. Okay. These were guys that I thought. Okay. Nice. You don't need to fork the repo. You can just make your own copy. So you just come. You can come here. Are you guys see what I'm doing? Before I'm doing magic, I'll come to the code. I will copy. I copied the URL to my clipboard. If you want, you can download the zip file. But if you don't want, then you can go to your desktop. You can go to me. I'll go to any folder I want. Yes, so I'm in fintech. This is the folder that I have. I can right click on it. Then I'll open it in terminal. Are we seeing this? Then I can do git clone, then Shift, Control Shift V, I paste the address I copied. So I'm going to, this is what I copied. I came here, I came to code, I clicked on code, and I copied it to clipboard. So this is what I cloned, and this is what I pasted. Hope everybody's here. Yeah? Good, then I'll press enter. So the scaffold uses both Foundry and Hadat. That's why I had to rush and introduce guys to both of them. So now I'll just copy this. I'll enter it. I'll do CD. I'll paste it. I've entered the folder. Then I can do code full stop. I think, yes, code full stop will open it in VS Code for me to open you in that folder in VS Code. But me, I like running some commands here, so I can just do forge, run forge build, or let's even see, don't worry. So when it opens in VS Code, I'll go to the README to tell you how to, let me preview it. How did this do itself? Open preview, I right click, open preview. This is how it shows in. So, okay, installation, you can clone this repo. You can run, then you run this code. You see? You run this code there. I want to run to do forge build. So it might prompt you to install Yarn if you don't have Yarn, but so that you initialize it. Good. And the first one, I think I can compile it. You see, compile it with forge build. If you encounter this error, then you can run this. But let's see. Let me forge build. Okay, good. Mine is building. That error is non-existent. Good. So I think that's all. That's all. You don't need to. We'll not use Hadat. Just leave Hadat alone. So everybody's good to this point.
Yes, sir.
So if you watch the video, you can mirror it, yes? So
Yes.
now, good, let's inspect the structure. I used to like inspecting the structure. Let me increase the size. I used to use the small font when I work alone. So good, let me close it again. Okay, yes, this is what it looks like. So this catch, we know all these guys don't get deployed. All these guys are hidden folders. So we have the contract. And the contract, we have the faucet. This is the faucet I'm talking about. They are the helper functions. Are we together? So we have the interfaces, we have the libraries, and we have the upgrade initializers. Then we have the main diamond. So let's look at the diamond. This is what the diamond looks like. Who is scared of how it looks already? Nobody. That's good. Since the thing that they fear you, nothing will fear you. Nothing will fear you again for this world.
Sir, no, it's not I'm scared. Me, I'm saying I will not be having need to upgrade contract. What's the need? With all these plenty things I'm seeing.
Very plenty. So most of them are comments. So this is just the way Christian, I would say this is the XPDX license identifier. It's MIT. The Solidity version we're using 0.8.0. So this is the author of the diamond contract is Nick March. This is his the link to his Twitter page. So this is the link to an article on to the EIP. That's the Ethereum Improvement Proposal. This is it. So this is the link. So all we're going to do now is the implementation of a diamond. So first thing first, we import the library. Import the library and the diamond cut. So let's go and see the library. Library libdiamond.so. So you remember, what did I say the two contract needs to have for them to be able to share for them to be able to call each other contract?
I think the same stuff.
Did you get call?
Yes, for me to be able to delegate a call into another contract, my contract and the contract has to have the same what?
Variable.
No, sir.
Storage.
And variables, where are variables stored? You said? Christiana?
Storage.
Yes, they're supposed to have the same storage. So now the diamond, so in this case, we don't allow the main diamond to have any storage. All we do is we create a storage for them. So we create a storage where all the faucets can share from. So the storage, there's no storage here. Mostly if you see the storage before the constructor, so there's no storage variable in the diamond. You see, the only thing in the diamond is a fallback function and an immutable function, which I will explain later. So it doesn't have anything. So instead, we create a library that is going to be shared as a storage, because true, a smart contract is immutable. So if we had deployed the diamond with its own storage, we will not be able to update it. You understand? Instead, in this library is a storage slot constant that uniquely identifies the location of diamond storage in storage contract. So we now set a unique location to be the storage of the diamond in the library. So in this library, we carve out a room and said, okay, this is where it's going to be the diamond storage. So anytime we're looking for the diamond storage, we'll come to the library. There's a specific slot that is defined that will hold the storage of the library. Do you understand?
Sir, no, sir, come again. No, I'm lost.
Okay, so now, but you understand, diamond is an upgradable contract, right? See, I want us to be talking, like everybody can unmute his mic. If I ask a question, I don't want to see emojis, I don't want to see reactions, I want answers. Like, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I don't want to see emojis, I don't want to see thumbs up, I want answers. So we agree that a contract is immutable, like yes, true or false. Once a contract has been deployed, it cannot be altered. Yes?
True.
Yes.
Good. So since a contract state cannot be altered once deployed, we don't deploy the diamond with any state variable. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Since
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
hear me. Since if you deploy a contract, you cannot mutate it. We know this now, don't we? If I deploy a contract with 2 state variables, I cannot add a third state variable. Can I? Like, hey God, I've closed Remix. Like, this is simple. You know this. You are just
Yes, sir.
thinking that it's overly complicated. It's not. I'm not trying to complicate it for you. If you deploy a contract, you cannot change the content in that contract. The way that contract is on the blockchain, that is the way it is. You agree with
Yes,
me?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good. Since that is the case, we don't deploy the contract with any state. So we just deploy the contract without any state variable. Remember, most of the time, the state variable always come before the constructor. You understand? But in this case, there's no state variable. As you just open the contract straight to constructor. Are we saying this is the diamond contract? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Good.
So is this
So,
stateless?
so the contract, or individually, the diamond doesn't have a state. But again, now, do you know libraries? How we import libraries? Even Open Zeppelin, we import libraries. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So one unique thing about libraries is libraries are not deployed. You don't deploy a library.
I didn't know that, sir.
You didn't know? So now I'm telling you, libraries don't get deployed. So Open Zeppelin is not a deployed contract. It is a library. So a library is just a piece of code that is not deployed. You don't. But so since you don't deploy libraries, they too don't hold state. So libraries are stateless contracts. They don't hold the state. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
We're getting it, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir. Getting
So
hot.
now they hold stateless, they hold state variables. You can use them to define state variables, but they are not the main, like the library itself as a library, it's not the main storage. How do I explain it? I don't do chop mouth. I don't know if you understand my point. The libraries they can only hold, like, see now. Okay, let's go through this library. See, okay, this library, it's holding a struct that defines the diamond storage though. So it holds, okay, don't worry. Let me not jump. Let me not jump. So do you get it now that you deploy any contract you want to make upgradable, you deploy it without states.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
So is it that how would you know that you would upgrade your contract? Because now what you are trying to say is that if you want to upgrade a contract, like we have to upgrade you said we have to upgrade the diamond contract without, it has to be stateless. So is it that you plan
So
it
if
that
you want, yes, if you want to deploy an upgrade, you have to deploy it as an upgradable contract from the very first step. If you don't deploy it using the EIP 2535 method, you cannot upgrade it.
Wow, okay, it's even conditional. It's not like any contract can be upgradable.
Yeah, it's not every contract you need to upgrade now. But if you want to upgrade a contract from the beginning, it has to be contract. Like it has to set. It's just like if you want to build upstairs, you have to dig the foundation for upstairs now. You cannot dig foundation for 2-story building. I want to make it an upstairs. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. So, but does it cost more or
So I'm deploying an upgradable contract. So the main reason why we want to deploy an upgradable contract, please give me 2 minutes. Let me fix something. I'm coming. Please, I'll wait in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Hope everybody's close by. I didn't go far.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just I need to make sure. Okay, so I was saying a diamond is deployed without state. Are you with me? So the libraries do not hold. They do not hold storage variables that can change. Libraries are only capable of holding constants. Do you know what constants are?
That does not change. Like
A value that will not change throughout.
Variables that don't change.
Good. So they do not. So the libraries do not hold. They do not hold state variables. But if the state variable is a constant, then they will hold it. I don't know if that makes sense. If you can guarantee them that this guy will not change forever, then they'll say, okay, I'll hold it for you. But if you are going to change this guy, I'm not going to hold it. I don't know if you understand.
So sorry, sir. Let's say this upgradable contract is just like now we have a number, but we are passing it as a parameter. Is that what we are trying to say?
No. So I don't even understand your question. So like we have a number, we're trying to pass it as a parameter. Like explain your question. I don't want to brush your question aside.
Okay.
I want to understand your question.
Sir, like we have a state variable called num, and we want to, let's say we deployed it, but in our function of calling that num, or let's say update the num, we pass the num as a parameter. I don't know if you understand me.
I don't, honestly. I swear I'm confused. Your question is confusing. But just give me 5 minutes. Let me continue explaining. If I don't make sense to what is confusing you, you can drag me back again. Are we good? Johnson Academy, are we okay? Like,
yes, sir.
Just give me
no
time
problem.
to try and explain.
No problem.
Okay. So the diamond doesn't hold states. The diamond doesn't hold states. You understand? The diamond is deployed without states. It doesn't hold its own storage. In another person, they manage their own storage. And the person that manages the diamond storage is a library, the liquidity diamond. And this is where the storage for the diamond is defined. Look at it here. Line 26. So it defines what? A constant. Are you with me? So since this library has defined a constant as the diamond storage, it means so throughout anything that will happen, the diamond storage is going to be a specific spot. This diamond storage, and it made it a hash of diamond standard diamond storage. So now this is where all the storage variables that you need in the diamond will be stored in the diamond storage. Please, do we understand this? So now the diamond is deployed without states. The library is a stateless. Libraries are stateless, but they can only hold constant variables. So we took advantage of that and defined a constant position in the library that will serve as the diamond storage. So now the diamond, it doesn't hold any storage. The library hold its storage. Do we understand now?
Yes, sir.
So we deploy the contract. Okay.
I have a question, because you were saying that the both of them will need to have storage to be able to, for us to be able to make the delegates call. So this one that you are saying that only library, like the library, will have to have the storage. So make it make sense when you said that the both of them will have to have storage for us to make the delegates call from maybe contract A to B or B to C or B to A.
So I'll get there. I'll get there.
Yes,
It's
sir.
just like I said, I'm taking you to the beach. And if you want to go to the beach from Kaduna, the beach is in Lagos. I think the closest beach will be in Ogun State. And I said, okay, pack your bikinis, let's go. And we're on the road and we're passing Abuja. And you're like, sir, I'm only seeing road. Though. And this one that you said we should go bikini. I don't understand. Do you get what I just said now? Do you understand what I just said now?
Yes, I do.
So what's the explanation of what I just said now?
Meaning that you get to the point where my question will be answered.
Exactly. So you calm down and listen, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you have a question about why is the tree in this road green and that one is not green, I can answer that question. Well, if it's about the future, I'll get there and I'll answer your question. Are you okay?
It's making sense, small.
So, all right. So, I've never said anything. So, I'm just trying to explain that the diamond, the library is the one that is defining where the storage of the diamond is. That's just the point I've been trying to make. So, curiously now, we can see that the library imports a contract, which is the diamond cut. You understand? So, how many of you are science students? Yeah, like, do we have any science students here? Okay, Jethro, only Jethro. Okay, so when we're in SS1, I don't know which, okay, Johnson too is. I don't know, did you do carbon and its compounds in secondary school? Yes, Abiola.
Yeah, in chemistry, right?
Chemistry.
Yeah, we did diamond and its compounds. Yes, you remember? And when we did diamond and its compounds, I remember, this is not even from tech, it's from my SS1, I can remember. When we did diamond and its compounds, we did CO2, CO, then we now did the natural occurring carbons. You remember natural occurring carbons? We have soot, we have all of them, CO2, all of them. Then we have carbon in solid state, we have diamond, and we have graphite. Yeah, and I remember then diamond is created when carbon is exposed to high pressure, high heat. So okay, all these are making too much noise. So diamond is the hardest substance known to man. Only diamond can cut a diamond. So in essence, a diamond can be cut. That's what I'm trying to say. We agree that we can cut diamonds, yeah?
With diamonds.
Yeah, with diamond doesn't really matter, but diamonds can be cut. Yes.
Yes, that's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes. So
because I'm an art student, I do not understand what you said.
I'm just trying to say, okay, now you understand this one. So imagine a diamond is a cake. Sure, you can cut cake.
Yes, sir, I can cut cake.
Sure, if you cut, you get the way you go feel make cake. Where if you cut, add to ram. Yes, now you can add to a cake now.
Yes, you can.
Sure, if we used to do two flavor, sure you can cut one portion and carry banana flavor, banana one and put inside. Then you can cover it again with icing. Good red velvet. You can put red velvet somewhere. Then you cover it with icing and it will look and it becomes one big cake.
Yes.
Let's say you do a 3-step cake. You put normal cake, you put red velvet, you now put normal cake on top. Then the customer now said, "Kai, promote that red velvet." Sure, you can remove the red velvet, join the cake back and cover it again.
Yes, it can be done.
If the customer says, "Kai, I don't like red velvet. Can you put maybe banana cake instead of the red velvet?" Sure, you can remove the icing, remove the banana cake, put the red velvet and cover it.
Yes, I can do that. Yes, sir.
So that if the customer now said, no, okay, I like this combination. Can we add banana in between? So put for me, I don't know the difference. You can put for me normal cake, red velvet, banana, then normal cake. Can you do that? Can you edit the cake like that? Sure,
Yes.
it can be done. Then you cover it with icing.
Yes, sir, it can be done.
So that's how the diamond works. So the diamond, you upgrade the diamond by either adding, removing, or replacing faucets. Does it make a little bit sense now?
Yes, sir, it does.
So that's just how you upgrade the diamond. So the diamond is just like, I don't know, what do they call that wood? That wood that they used to put the cake on top. You know that every cake has that wood now.
Yes, it does.
So let's say the wood now is the diamond. Because I remember I told you the diamond does not have its own state.
Yes, sir.
You understand? But let's say if that wood has an identification number. So anytime you are looking for a cake, you have to go, instead of you to do another cake on another wood, and you'll be confusing your consumers with different address, you can have that one wood as your address, or let's say one shop, so that anytime they are looking for you, if they come to that wood, whether it's banana and velvet or velvet and velvet, it's the same address. Do you get that?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay, so let me show you now. So that all that happens in the court. This is where that happens, in the court, in the diamond court. The diamond court is mostly the first, it's going to always be the first contract you deploy. So let's inspect it. It's a faucet. So this is the diamond court. You see, the diamond court, nothing concerned with anybody. What it does is it just imports the storage. So since to make it so good, you see that library now that the diamond storage is defined in. That's going to be acting as like the center point where everybody meets. Since all of us won't be one contract, it means if we share the same storage, we can be treated as one contract. Do you understand that?
Oh, I understand now. I do.
So all the other faucets will be sharing one storage, so that you can have this. So if not so, since all of us are working together, changing only one set of storage, we can be referred to as one contract. Do you get that explanation?
Yes, sir, I do.
Good. So now, all those contracts, everybody will get within it, they contribute to the community. Hope you guys understand Pidgin, and it's okay, I'm speaking Pidgin. I just want you guys to get it. Try to be as informal as I can.
We are flowing, boss.
Good. So now, the major guy in the whole diamond, it's not even the diamond itself. The major guy is this guy, the diamond court. You understand? It's him that decides, okay, what's going on? It's him that decides if we can do what we can add, replace, remove any functions that we don't want. So if you want to change velvet now, if they want, okay, we want to remove velvet too. Okay, see velvet here, see where we want to remove from. Diamond court, please come and help us. It's the diamond court. I said, okay, what are we doing? Are we adding, are we replacing, or are we removing? You understand? So what the court does is it takes the call data, so you pass in the information you want, and the init, this init here, see now the court contains the address and the function selector. Okay, it takes, so you pass in the address, the contract address, and the function selectors. Remember, the function selectors are like the name of the functions and the parameter they take. We remember that from a few minutes ago now.
Yes, sir.
So you're going to pass, okay, see the address, so see the address, and these are the function selectors of that address. You pass in, that's like if you want to add another faucet to it, if you want to add another functionality to it, you create an array containing the contract address of that logic. Remember in delegate call, the contract address of the logic and the function selectors of that logic. So now this address is the address of the contract of faucets that we want to call the function from. Then the call data is a function call, including function selector and argument. Okay, don't worry, you are not going to interact with this you're not going to need to edit this guy. You don't need to come here. I'm just trying to explain what happens here. So it enforces you are the contract owner so that only the owner can cut his own cake. You don't go keep cake, may anybody come cut them for you, you understand? So it's only the owner of the diamond that will be able to add, remove, or replace the functionality. Then it makes the cut. This is where it cuts it. So all these functions, these two functions, it's calling them from the leap diamond. So if you come to the leap diamond and you get enforce its owner, let's look for enforce its owner, enforce. Good. You see, this enforce its owner is mostly like what do you call it? An only owner modifier. Because what does it do? It just check if message.sender is not equals to if message.sender is not equals to the diamond storage contract owner, it should revert. You are not the diamond owner, so you cannot cut the diamond. Do you understand? So before anybody comes to, this is where the cutting of the cake happens. Let me using cake. This is where the cutting of the cake happens. Are you getting me? Yeah? And the diamond cuts. So before they allow you to cut the cake, they will make sure now you get the cake. I don't know if you get my point.
Yes, sir.
It's making sense?
Yes, sir, it's making sense.
It's only you that is saying it's making sense, so the others are confused.
Yes, sir. What you said is that the enforcer there means that is the contract owner, the address.
The enforce is contract owner. And let me explain for you. This enforce.contract owner is coming from the leap diamond, and the leap diamond has it. This is the excuse me. This is the function here. Enforce is contract owner. So it's not complicated like that. See, and this is the contract owner. Contract owner is equals to diamond storage dot contract owner. That's just the owner of the diamond. This is set contract owner. You do diamond storage is diamond storage. This one we get the storage for you. Then previous owner, then you set new owner as the new owner. So this one is just ownership now. It's just who owns it, and it's only who owns the diamond that can cut the diamond. Do we get? Christiana is no longer answering.
Yes, sir. I was on mute.
Okay. So now let's go back to the diamond. So this is the leap app diamond. So here, this place is the place that is acting like the storage of the diamond. So we have a struct, faucet, address, and position. So now, since we upgrade the diamond by adding faucets, that is, we upgrade the diamond by adding other contracts to it. So if you want to add any functionality to the diamond, you are going to write the code in a stateless contract. The contract will not have any state. You just write the logic you want in the contract. You deploy the contract and you add the contract to the diamond. In the instance we're using, if you want to add red velvet, you bake the red velvet cake. You get the cake address, then you add it to the diamond. So the main use of this struct is at every point in time, the diamond wants to know which contract has which function. So that by the time you call the function, the diamond will know where to look for it. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, this one is even the position. Okay. So each faucet now has its own position. So that if, imagine now, I am the upgradable contract and want to add you guys to me. Want to add Christiana, want to add Jethro, want to add Adeos, want to add Emerson. So I should be able to know where each of you are because you guys are with me. It's just like the way your brain knows the position of your hand. It knows the position of your leg. You understand? So that if the brain wants to walk, if you call on walk, it's not the brain that walks, but it's the brain that will like, okay, walk. Walk, okay, I want to walk. What do I need to walk? My leg. Where's my leg? Okay, my leg is on the ground. Walk means move leg. Move leg. You move the left leg. At that same point, you know your right leg is behind. To complete walk, you move your right leg. So at every point in time, the diamond wants to know where this other facet, where they are. each faucet, where is it? If one faucet has admin, you want to know where admin is. So there's a struct that tracks each faucet address and its position. Are you getting me? Then another faucet now tracks, another struct now track each faucet and its faucets and its function selectors. Remember, function selectors is the name of the function and the parameter it takes. So, okay, we know where everybody is. You understand? Now, after this first part, the daemon know where everybody is. But this one makes sure that the daemon know what everybody holds. Do you get that? We know where everybody is, but now the daemon still need to know what everybody contains. Do you get me? Because the diamond is like a combination of plenty contracts, but all of them are sharing the same storage, and the diamond is in charge. So the diamond needs to know everybody that is with him and what they hold. Like Nigerian men will say what they bring to the table. The joy is there's a recording and you can rewatch it again. So the diamond has to keep track of all the other contracts that are with it, where they are, and what they are holding. So this is what it is. These two places. Good. This is now a struct that signifies the diamond storage. So now remember, in storage, that's where you have your mappings. You have your mapping, you have an array, and you have a mapping, and you have the address. Remember, address owner. Yeah, who remember that? Address owner, mapping, supported interfaces. These are all the interfaces that it can support. Usually all these things, you will know, in the grand scheme of things, you really don't, you're not going to need to edit it. You're not going to need to touch it. I'm just explaining it to you. You understand? So that you understand what's happening under the hood. Are you with me? So now we have the facet addresses. This place holds all the addresses, all the contracts we deploy out to the diamond. This place will hold their addresses. Then facet function selectors. So this maps all the facets. All the facets are the stateless contracts that hold the logic that is added to the diamond. And it's a mapping of it to all the function selectors. So every address with the function selectors we get, this is where the mapping is hold, and this is a mapping of them to their positions. So good. Then this function, okay. So now retrieves the diamond storage. So this is assembly. Assembly is a low-level language. So Solidity, there's assembly. Assembly, any code written in assembly is not compiled. So it's direct. If you use assembly to do anything, it happens straight up. It doesn't go through the compiler. So what this does is it retrieves the storage position. And remember, we had created a storage position for it here. So anytime you want to get that storage position, you want to find out where that storage position is, you call diamond storage. Are we together? So anytime you summon diamond storage, it's going to go and return, see, it returns a place in storage, the diamond storage. So this is anytime we want to refer to our storage, we call this function diamond storage. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So this is an event. This is set contract owner. Good. So now you see now it calls on this storage. As it wants set anything it wants to do now, it will first call on this diamond storage of type diamond storage. So now here now in diamond storage, this is it. It will give you a struct like this at a certain position. So you see this struct. So to set owner now, it calls on diamond storage and it updates the state with the address being passed to it. So this one is a view function. It returns the contract owner. This is like a modifier, only owner. It makes sure that if the address is not the owner, if it's not the diamond storage owner contract owner, it reverts. So this is an event diamond cut. So this is a function. This is where the cutting happens. This is the main place where the cutting happens. This is the logic of the cutting. So now you see when you want to cut it, it takes this is an array of the function selectors, I think. Let me go through it a little. This is, I think it was explained here. It was explained here. Diamond cut contains the faucet addresses and function selectors. In it is the address of the contract of the faucets. And okay, good. So now, this is the address of all the faucets that, if you want to cut, is the address of the new faucets that you want to add to it. So this is the array. Sorry, this is an array of the function selectors. There, this is the address of it. This is its own address, and this is the call data. That's the call data. Who knows what the call data is? Is the call data is actually it's a storage for the argument passed when calling the parameters passed when calling a function. So now it checks the array for the index. Okay, it creates an index, it instantiates an index. An index is more like an ID. For that ID less than the length of the, so what it's trying to get is it's trying to get how many people are inside this array. That's what's happening inside here. So now the action, so good. See the actions. I don't even need to explain them. This is see the action it does. It adds or it replaces. So depending on the information passed to it, it's going to add the function, replace the function, or remove the function. Remember, that's what I said the cut does. To cut, you either add, you either remove, or you replace. Remember when I was giving an example with a cake? You don't need to, if you want, you can read through it to get it, but you don't need to edit this. This is just under the hood. What happens? So this is where it add, replaces, or removes, because that's what it does. Good. So this is this add function. This is where it's taken care of. This is the function to add. You don't need to really beat yourself, because you wouldn't need to edit it. This is to replace. This is to remove, and this is to add faucet. That's if you want to add a new contract. This is to add a function. This is to remove a function. This is to initialize the diamond cut. This is just like when you go buy a car. Now I'm opening the engine, I'm showing you. I know most of you, what you want to do is, show me how to put key on and drive them. That's how it is, but I'm just trying to take you there. So this is the library, and this is the diamonds. This is the library. So now let me carry you inside your car now, which is the diamond contract. So inside your car, the car is to be instantiated with your name. What is your name? That's the contract owner. That's your address. That's this because this is the constructor. It's going to take the contract owner and the diamond cut faucet. So imagine that the diamond cut faucet is a knife. Actually, it's the diamond cut faucet that handles the adding, the removing, and the replacing of faucets. Yes, let me get emojis if you reactions if you understand that. And that's the diamond cut. Like that's the first. So you first deploy that one. It's the guy that handles the cutting. So when you are deploying your diamond, you pass the address of it. So what you now does here now, it now sets the contract owner as the owner. Like anybody who you pass in address, now you go own the contract. Are we together? So now, so since we are deploying the contract, the first thing we add to the diamond is the cut, the cutter. So this is what's happening. We're creating a new cut. We're adding the cuts. So that now the diamond will have access to the knife that he will be using to add people, remove people, or replace people. I don't know if you understand. That's what happens here. So this was happening. This is the cuts. So you don't need to beat yourself up about this. But this is where we're adding the diamond cut function. We're storing the function selector of the diamond cuts in this array at position 1, but it's a zero-based indexing, so it's not, you can put it as 0. So you don't need to beat yourself up. Good. So this is where the magic happens. Someone's asked, now we have reached the beach. So remember, a fallback function, it's a function that gets called, that is executed when you call a function that does not exist on the contract. Like this place, I want this place to be as interactive as possible. So Christiana, Akanimo, Emerson, Sandy, Adeosun, Jethro, I know your names because we used to move very well. Good. So Do you understand that a fallback function is a function that's executed when you call a function that does not exist on a contract? So you remember I said when we deploy the diamond, we deploy it without anything inside, only a fallback function. So by the time now you call a function that is not in the diamond, it will trigger the fallback function. True?
True, because it's not inside.
True.
Good. Yes. So remember in the library now, I said the diamond knows everybody that is connected to it.
Yes.
It knows everybody that is connected to it. It knows everybody's address that is connected to it. And it knows all the functions that everybody connected to it holds. You understand? So I'm going to give you a general overview of what happens. If I explain line by line, I'll go for increase. But there are comments that will help you understand. So once you call a function that does not, once you call a function, it will go to the once you call a function, the function does not exist on the diamond because the diamond is deployed without nobody. So what happens in the fallback function is, just imagine the fallback function as a room, a processing room. Do you know, like in a factory, let's say the diamond now. So once you call a function that does not exist, the function signature and the parameter is collected and taken into the fallback function. So what happens there is the diamond like, okay, who are they calling? Okay, they are calling set name. Okay, set name. Which contract has set name? It will go to that array, that mapping that maps each contract to the functions it holds. Are you getting me? So it will sort through the storage, because that is in the libapp storage. You see, the libapp storage holds every contract address and a mapping of every contract address to the functions in it. So it's going to go there, it's going to search, okay, who has set name? Who has set name? Oh, is this contract that has set name? Okay, what is happening in set name? Oh, this is the logic. Then since it's using a delegate call, it will now use the logic in that contract and update its own state. Does it make sense?
So, question, sir.
I'm with you, sir.
So does that mean that we can like delete that? Let's say we want to just change those independent contracts. We can just delete it and change it, and nothing will break in our code. Like in the overall code, nothing is going to break.
Yes, nothing is going to break. As long as the only condition the diamond has is you don't alter the structure of its storage. The way its storage is, just leave it like that. You don't like, so if you want to, you only add, if you want to add a new storage variable, you add it under, you don't add it in the middle. That's just the conditioning. So anything we want to add, I will show you when we practice a setter getter. I will show you. I'm going to add it for set by ourselves. You understand? So you only add under in the storage. So don't beat yourself up. We'll get there and you'll see it. So yes, so you can, if the diamond goes and it checks inside his wallet, inside it is, if the company check, oh yeah, now they call this function, nobody has it, then it will return to you that, see what it will return to you. Function does not exist. And look at this guy, no day. Yes, no, this guy you are looking for. It's just like when you go to, let's say in school, maybe you go to admin office, you are looking for your file. You give them your file number. You understand? Sure, you give them your file number, then the woman, I don't know of your school, but in my school, you go and start a window, you give the woman your file number in UG that time. Emerson is in UG now. Yeah.
Why they cast us? Why they cast UG?
No, it's not casting now. That's how it works now. You go to window. I remember that time we'll go window for academic office. You now pass in your matric number you give the woman your matric number. Then they will not allow you to enter the file room. She'll go to search. She'll now say, okay, which department are you? I'm in computer science. Okay. Which year? Okay, good. All those things are already on your file number. Then she'll go, she'll now remove your file. She'll give you update your file, you give her back, and she keep it. So she's just like the diamond. Exactly. She's just like the diamond. Let's say she's the diamond cut. She's the cut guy now. So if you go and give her a mat number and she check, some more guy, your file no day. You understand? It happens. So that's what happens. So anytime you want to update, you write the logic. Good. You write the logic. Just imagine it as a file room. As long as everything is sequential, what she wants is you don't change how the files are arranged. Okay, so what she does is she will not change how the files are arranged. She'll keep computer science here, she'll keep mathematics here, she'll keep social sciences here, she'll keep everybody here in a good structure. Are we together? So as long as she doesn't alter her storage, she knows where everything is. So anytime you come, you give her what you are looking for. She's just like, will I say the room is like the fallback function? Yes, and she's the cut in it. Please, did I just confuse you or did I make it clear?
For me, it's a bit more clearer. And now I have another question, sir.
Okay.
Is it that like this rule is like, okay, based on the analogy you give, and I mean the example and the analogy you give, like if it is like before you deploy your contract, right? Like let's say before maybe they open the office, if she changes it, like she has arranged it, is it like that there's like a way that computer science must be in front, faculty of art, or let's say theater art must be second? Is there a standard that it must be arranged, the storage must be arranged in a certain way, or it is just that once you create?
Exactly. Once you deploy it, and if you like put computer science under, if you like keep this one here, but once you open the door, that's when you deploy the contract. Don't change the storage again.
Don't change anything again.
You can only, if you want to add a new department, you can add it at the end. You add it to the end. You add it. You are adding it to the end. I don't know if you get my point.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If they can't cancel computer science, don't go and don't delete computer science from the record. Just leave them. You understand? You just add to the end. I don't know if you get my point. That's in storage. Oh, this is not. We're not talking about the first setting. We're talking about the storage variables. So are we together now? So that's just what happened that's what happens in this place. So good. So now, but funny enough,
let me make a comment for clarity too. So the fallback now, then the diamond. The fallback, since the diamond does not store, like it does not have the ability to store. Does that mean that the fallback now is like a storage for him where it can?
No. Okay. No, I did not say the diamond does not have ability to store. I said the diamond is deployed without storage.
Without storage, yes.
Yes, when you deploy it. But let me take you somewhere now, but the diamond is deployed without any storage variable. You see, where is it? The diamond doesn't have it. Is deployed without any storage variable. You understand? Yeah. Are you getting me? Then this leap up diamond, the library now defines a particular slot, a particular storage. Let me show you now. Where is it? It's somewhere here. A particular storage location is defined. Are you getting me?
Yes.
You understand? So now the diamond now sets its storage to that particular, where is itself in the fallback function. So anytime you query it, the diamond will go and look for that particular storage position so that it will not be changing. You understand? So the storage is happening somewhere in this diamond, but in a particular position defined in the library. So it's the library that is helping it to define its own position. I don't know if you get my point, because this diamond storage is gotten from the storage in this contract, but at this position. See, the position is here. The position has to be unique. If not, the contract will be corrupt and break. If you play game, you understand what happened. That if you play PS2, that time, if that particular is when you restore game, you see to corrupt your option file and stuff. I don't know if anybody has that. Knows, understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, good. All these guys understand me. So the library defines, now the library they tell the diamond where they use as a storage, and it's a constant so that it will not cause confusion. Are we together? So anytime any function is called, the diamond will always, the first thing it does, see, it retrieves its storage. It uses assembly to get storage at this place defined in the diamond. It's me that comments this thing, because I commented it because I've taught this more than once. So so that in case the students, you want to go through it, you can be reading comments and you'll be understanding what's happening. You see some lines of code have 2-3 lines of comments. Are we together? Are we together? Good. So that is that. So what the diamond does is anytime you call a function, obviously the function will not exist. It will go to its callback function. It will remove its storage and start flipping through its storage, looking for who has the function. If you see who has the function, you'll be like, oh yeah, now where's the logic? So it uses the logic here and updates its own state. If the function does not exist, if you can't find the function anywhere, it returns line this error in line 55 for you. Function does not exist. Do you understand? So we have spoken about the diamond. We have spoken about the library. It holds its own. It holds the diamond storage, and it should not be messed with. It should be handled with care. Are we together? So this diamond cut is what handles the cut. This loop, this diamond loop is like a magnifying glass. So what it does, all the functions in the loop are view functions. See, all of them are view functions. All the functions here are view functions. So if you are looking for something on the diamond, you can just use the loop to find it. So that's what the loop does. See, this one returns all the supported interface. This one returns all the faucets. It returns if you give this guy a function selector, that's if you give it the function parameter and the argument it takes, it will return for you the address that has it. Are you with me? If you give this guy returns all the faucet addresses. This guy returns all the function selectors, all the functions that a diamond has access to. This guy returns it. And all of them are in the lib app diamond storage. You see, it gets them from this diamond, this lib app. So this lib app is the guy that is controlling the storage, is helping the diamond manage storage. And it gives anybody that need access to the diamond storage. So is it the one that's acting like that woman now in the room? That's, you understand, anything you need, this diamond loop will help you. Anything you're looking for, that's what we use. And this ownership just enforces the owner of the contract. That's what it does. And you can transfer the ownership if you want to. Are we together? So it has been established that a diamond is deployed with no states, with no state variables. It allows the lib diamond manipulate. It helps it manage its states. So if you want to add anything to the diamond, you add it by adding a faucet. So that's just what I want you to know. So yeah, I have there's no time, so I'll begin copy and paste. I have less than 30 minutes to go. So I want us to add another contract. So we want to add, let's say we want to add a set name and a get name functionality. How do we do that? What will we do? Yes, please, someone should tell me something. I want to add, my diamond now has been deployed. My diamond doesn't have anything. So I want my diamond to be able to get a username, and it should be able to set a username and get a username. So what do I do? Okay, I go to my side, additional facets. Okay, so let's get Nobody knows. Okay, everything is in the recording. So if I want to add a new functionality, what I'll do is I'll add a new faucet. This is where I add a new faucet. I add a new faucet. So I add it. So I can name it setter getter dot so, like this. And let me just paste the logic. So okay, I don't want to do this. I don't want to, where's the libraries? I don't want to keep up. Good. I'm going to explain this one. Good. So I want to explain what I'm doing. So now remember I have, okay, so this is a simple contract. Everybody knows this. Yeah. Anybody has an issue with this contract, the way it looks, it's just a function that takes in, it's a function that takes in two arguments, new number and new name, and it sets new number and new name. I'm going to show you where it sets it from. This one, it gets this one returns the number and the name. So remember, I have spoken about the diamond, this guy, and I said we should not play with it. You understand? Who remembers? I said this guy is the main guy. So I can add another library so that everybody will share. Because remember, I said we want everybody to be able to share the same state. So I can add another new library. I can do new app, lip app storage, right? Let's start the name. We use lip app storage dot so. So now this library, I'm going to use it to be defining. Yes, good. I'm going to be using it to define. So any storage variable I want now, this is a new library. It's going to be part of the diamond, and it's going to be where I'm going to put in my own state variables for the other faucets that I want to join. I could add it to LibApp Diamond. Okay, let's add it to LibApp. I could add it to LibApp Diamond, but I don't want a situation where we'll go and make a mistake and touch something here. So that's why I'm adding it separately. Do you understand? Good. So
yes, you don't want to tamper with the storage.
Yes, I don't want to tamper with the main storage, but it doesn't mean we cannot add additional one to it. So as usual, as Christiana will say, these are SPDX license identifier. These are Solidity version, and we are going to create a library. We name it libapp storage. That's what we're doing. Then I can paste it. So this is going to be my layout. This is going to be my storage layout. Since I want to manipulate current number and name, you see, I want to manipulate the current number. Let me even make it so that current number and okay, new, yes, let's want to change, let's say new number. Let me make it long so that you understand. New number, change name and number, because in our libapp storage we have name and number. Name and number. Let me make it so that to make sense to you guys. So we have name and number in states. Remember, like if we check, you know how your state variable can have name and number. Yes. You understand this now, guys? Yes, just like the state. So now our state variable, because facets are supposed to be stateless, they are not supposed to have any state of their own because they want to manipulate one big state. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now, okay. Okay, I was confused for a bit. I was thinking I defined state here, but these are just function. They are just arguments for this function. They are the function parameters that you pass in a new number and a new name. So what will happen to this new name and new number is that you are going to set the new number, new name. We're going to set this guy, anything we get, we're going to set it to number. So now we are importing libapp storage from that location. Am I pressing that location? It's not supposed to be in this location. It's supposed to be like this, yes. Yes, we're importing libapp storage. So any number will pass into this function. It will go to the layout, which is layout is dot layout. That's the name of the struct. That's you go to libapp storage and the struct name layout. That's the struct here, name layout. You can name the struct anything. So that's what it is named. And anytime we call layout like this, we have an instance of this struct that contains name and number. So we can say layout.current number now is equals to new number. That's the number we passed. Layout.current name is now equals to new name. So what we do now is this place just returns the layout. That's what it does. It returns layouts. Are we together? Are we together? So it's a simple function. So now, how do we add it to the diamond? Remember, before we add it to the diamond, we have to deploy the diamond cut, and we deploy the diamond with the diamond cut. Do you remember that? Then we now deploy this one and we add it. So we do that in test. Mostly, if we're not doing it in production, we do it in our tests. Do you guys remember? I need reactions. That's even Jethro was having issues with that. So now, so good. We have our tests, like every other thing, we have our tests. And our test here is importing everything we're going to use, all the things we need, all the folders we need. We're importing our iDiamond cut, everything we need. So the contract is Diamond Deployer is a test contract, iDiamond cuts. Then okay, my phone is full. Then it has, so remember when I was explaining the test, first thing first, you are going to define the type of contract you want to deploy. Since we have imported them, we get all these type of contracts from their files. So we have what a diamond cut looks like from the diamond cut for set here. This is where it is. Oh, I've closed that. Where's my test? So you deploy, since we are importing all the contracts we want to use from Facet, we have what they look like. So we import diamond from the diamond contract. Since we are importing the diamond contract here, we have the diamond cut faucet type from the diamond cut faucet. We name it the cut faucet. We have the type of loop from this file, and we have the ownership faucet from this file. Hope everybody understands what's happening till here. Let me show me your reactions so that I know you do. Okay, nice one. So now, good. Then now we have one function and everything happens in this function. So these ones are helper functions you don't need to bother yourself with. This one helps generate selectors, and this one returns the diamond cut. So you don't need to bother about these two functions in the test. These two functions here, you don't need to bother about them. Good. So this is where it happens. So since we have defined the types of the contract, we can instantiate them by deploying the contract. So now diamond cut becomes a new diamond cut contract. A new diamond cut becomes a new diamond contract. So this place now is no longer empty. Here we initialized it empty, but now it holds a contract. Are we getting me? Are we getting me? Christiana, you're not saying anything. On mute. Are you getting me?
Sorry, sir, I have a question. I don't know if this one will take us backwards, but I just need.
No problem, I'm listening.
Okay, sir. So this storage is now imported, like from the example, is the storage imported into the cut, or is it imported into the main contract? The main, like.
It's what imported to what?
Is like the storage. You created a new file for it, like using this example.
Okay, no, the storage. Okay, I get a question. The storage is used in the main diamond. It's only the main diamond. This is where it is. It's in the main diamond that the storage is being updated. Remember, I said a delegate call is when you call a function in another contract to update state in your own contract. So what the diamond always do is it uses it comes here. This is where is the delegate call? So it comes here. It comes to its own. This is the delegate call. This is where it makes it the delegate call. So all what the diamond does is if you come and call a function that does not exist on it, it will search in its storage for where that function is located, and it makes a delegate call to that function, to that contract, using the logic there to update its own state. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it now. I get it.
The diamond doesn't have logic in its state. It doesn't have any function. What it just does is it just have a constructor that sets for him the cuts where he'll be using to cut and add and remove and replace. So everything happens in its own fallback function. So anytime you call a function on the diamond, there's no function on the diamond. So the diamond will check in its storage. If there's any function that has that selector, it goes through this mappings that it has in its own. If he finds it, it now looks for which of its faucet has it, and it uses the logic to update its own state. Are you understanding me? And it achieves that using delegate call. So now this is want to test and see how it works. So the diamond takes diamond takes owner and the address and the courts. If you check the constructor is two addresses: the owner of the person that will own the diamond and the diamond that holds the courts, the guy that handles the add, removal, and replacement. So good. So in this place we deployed all our faucets. We've deployed 1, 2, 3. We've deployed the loop, that's the magnifying glass, and we've deployed the ownership contract. So at this point, these 4 contracts are individual contracts. They are not a diamond yet. Are you getting me? All these 4 contracts have been deployed individually. So now in this is where the magic happens now. This is where we build. This is where the cutting happens. Are you getting me now? So now what it does here is it creates an array of type faucet cuts. So each faucet has its address. What action to be performed on it? Either you want to add it, do you want to add it, do you want to replace it, or do you want to remove it? Do we understand? So this is an array. This array is of type faucet cuts. So let's say now, if you want to create it, this is a cut. This should be, let's make it, this is an array of cakes. Good, let me explain it with the way me and Christiana does. It's like if you want to upgrade a diamond, you create an array containing all the addresses you want. So now imagine this as an array of cake. It's going to contain 3 cake. And remember, it is 0 based. Remember, arrays in Solidity are 0 based. So it starts from 0, 1, and 2. So now you want to work with 3 cakes. That's what they are telling this guy. It's going to hold 3 cakes. Cake 1 is what? The address, maybe red velvet, but this is the loop. This is the loop contract. That's the magnifying glass. What do you want to do? What action do you want to take on it? You want to do what? You want to add it. So now the function selector. So now you call on this function, generate function selector of this contract. See what happens here. Here it helps you to generate the function selector. It's going to run a script. You don't need to bother yourself too much about this. You will understand it. So it's going to generate the selectors of all the functions in this contract. That's what this generate selectors does. So now this guy is going to occupy the first slot in this array. The slot number 2, which is going to be the index 1, is going to see it's a type of faucet cut. It takes in the address, and the address now is the ownership faucet. This is the ownership faucet that we deployed. Are we getting it? Then you generate the selectors for it. Then to upgrade this diamond now, we are going to add the cut. So what is this cut? This cut now is containing, it's containing 2 faucets. Are we getting me? This cut now, this is what it's containing. So we're upgrading this diamond by adding these 2 guys, this array. We're upgrading the diamond by adding this array, and this array contains the 2 of them. And that's just what is happening here. Upgrade diamond, diamond cuts, address diamond dots. You are calling the address diamond. You are calling the cut on the address diamond. This is the function. You are calling dot cut, and the cut will take these guys. Does anybody understand what happens here?
Honestly, I'm kind of lost there.
So does it mean that the array in the cut it like added them? Like
so now let me explain this
0
thing
and
now.
1.
Yes, let me explain this thing now. If you want to, what did I say upgrading a diamond is? I said upgrading a diamond is adding faucets to a diamond. Cool?
Yes. Like
so if you want to upgrade a diamond, a new contract, a contract that doesn't have a stateless contract, that's what faucet has. Faucets are stateless contract. So anytime you want to upgrade a diamond, you add a stateless contract that contains purely logic, the logic that the diamond will use to update its own state. True or yes?
True, yes.
Yes.
Good. Good. So now you can add multiple at a time. If you want, you can add just one at a time. So now we want to add two faucets. Are you getting it? We want to add diamond loop faucet and want to add ownership faucet. And this is where it states we want to add them. So you can add, you can remove, or you can replace. Do you remember? Good. So remember, we have already deployed them. Mungani?
Mungani.
Okay, I speak outside, they speak broken. Maybe I will use my tribe next. So now, so we have an array. This array now, we have an array because in Solidity, this signifies array. Yes, we remember. And we have an array of a faucet cut. So this array is going to hold faucet cuts. Faucet cuts, that's what this array is going to hold. So it's going to hold how many? It's going to hold 2 faucet cuts. You understand? This is 1, this is 2. You understand? I made a mistake earlier. Yes, but it's labeled 0 and 1 because it's a 0-based index. Arrays are 0-based in Solidity. So it's going to be, this is position 1, which is 0, and this is position 2, which is 1. Are we together? So the first faucet we're adding is called the loop, is the diamond loop faucet. Its address is address loop, because loop is a deployed version of it. So the address loop is new diamond loop faucet. Are we together? And why we know we're adding it is because it's add here. So this is, we added 1, we added 2, and we put these 2 guys inside one, we put them inside one array. You understand? So now, if we want to upgrade diamond, we call on the diamond cut. We pass in this array that contains these 2 guys. And when you cut the function, both of them are added to the diamond. Is it clear? So we can forge build, to compile. This is compilation. Okay, good. Current number not found or visible. Good. In line 12. Line 12, current number is not found or visible. That's because I changed it to number. So let's go to line 12 dot number equals to layout dot number. It's just a naming thing. So let me run forge build again. Good. That's built successfully, yeah? Are we guys together? Good.
Yeah.
So now let's run forge test. Forge test like this. So the test passed. Good. Good. So now, since it's okay, I didn't even put the velocity. Let me make it dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's open the test well. So that maybe perhaps we can read it. Good. So now, let me see the first thing that happens. Let me see the first thing that happens. Okay, this one is even going to be confusing. So let me not break your head. Good. So I've forgotten one format. Now we're going to write a test to test what we have done. I want to just refresh myself on the format. Yes. Well, I have to rename it to setup. Good. I have to rename it to setup. Do I call, what I want to check is, do I call setup? Okay, I don't need to call setup. Okay, good. I don't need to call setup. Let me see how to spell the setup. Right. Okay, good. Setup. Okay. So now, if you remember the way we have before each, and that's the contract that say deploy, that asynchronous function in Hadad, that will say deploy so contract, so that we have
test.
in test.
Yes.
So now, if we name this guy setup like this, setup, it becomes, it's no longer a test function, but a setup. So before any test case is run, it will run it. So let me show you now. It's going to tell you no test found. You see, no test to run because the name now is no longer test, it's setup. And for it to identify a test, you have to start it with test. So good. So now let's add let's do a function. Let's test add setter getter to diamond to diamond. So now I want to add the setter getter to the diamond. Let's make it like this. Let's make it public or external, anyone good. So now we want to add our setter getter to the diamond. What's the first thing that we'll do? Yes, sir, Abiola.
It was a mistake.
Okay. So the first thing that we'll do is we'll have to import our setter getter from faucets. Hope you guys are together. We'll import our setter getter.sol. Is setter getter.sol. So the next thing we do is we will create a type for setter getter like this, and we'll name it setter. Let's just name it setter. I don't have power. Name it setter. So the next thing we'll do is we'll deploy setter getter. Do you understand? So let's even do it inside here. So the next thing we'll do is we'll do setter is equals to new setter getter. New setter getter. Did I spell it well? Yes, good. So this is she want to add a new new logic to our diamond. Go back, Kaba. So we have to deploy the contracts that contains that logic. So deploying contracts with setter getter logic. Are we together? So to add it to the diamond, we have to first cut it. So let me just, for time's sake, let me be copying it like this. Yes. For time's sake, let me copy it like this. Let me copy it to here. Then I'll explain it as I'm doing it for you. So, so let's paste it like this. So we're going to create a cut, but this cut now is only one. We want to add one contract, so I'll change this one. One. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So the address is now address setter getter. This is address setter getter. What we want to do is we want to add it. Are you getting me? And the contract name is setter getter faucet. What are we seeing? There's going to be a lot of problem. Oh, let me remove the problem from here. Correct. Let me not name it faucet because the names have to rhyme. If not, you'll be running into errors. You understand? So let's leave it as setter getter. Good. So we have created a cut. So now we have created a cut. We have made, it's just like we have prepared setter getter now to be added to the cake. You understand? So the diamond. Are we together? We have prepared it. So now to add it to the diamond, where's that function? This is where we upgrade it. Let me even copy all like this. Where's the deploy? There's not much time. So so now to upgrade the diamond, don't worry. So to upgrade the diamond, we're going to call on the diamond cut. We pass in the cut. Are you together with me? Yes, now where is it? Let me be sure I'm not doing rubbish. Yes. Okay. Yes. Call the function. L. Okay. Let me even just I don't want it to do this thing, but let me just take it through. So now to call a function, so now as it is now, if we run this setter getter now is now part of the diamond. I don't know if you understand. This makes the setter getter part of the diamond. Are we together now? This line, since this is the codes that represent the setter getter, it's now part of the diamond. So for us to call a function now from okay, yes. Sorry, let me what's something? Let me sorry. So let me just copy that line. Just then I'll explain it to you. For us to call a function now, so we're going to let this thing format good. So now to call a function now, we're going to get the contract instance using using this address. We're going to make a call using we're going to make a call on the diamond address. So now we can now do we can now access the function here, setter getter dot. So we'll have change name and number, then we'll pass it new number and new name. New number and new name. New number, let's give it 20. Name should be Ajin. Are you getting me? This is how we call. So now we're now calling this function from the getter setter faucet. Nope, it's not the getter setter faucet. It's not getter setter. I didn't name it a faucet. Through the address diamond. Don't worry if I run the test, you'll see it. So then next thing I can do is I can do this. What's the name of the function? What's the name of the second function? Layout. What's the name of the function? Second function. Get layouts. So did I import the DApps storage? Okay, I think I'll need to do that. So let me continue. So I can now let's how do this do this thing self? Layouts. Layouts. Okay. Layouts. Don't worry. This is the type. Layouts. LAYOUT is equals to l.getLayout. So layout is like a data type. Remember the way it's Solidity now. So let me import it. It's supposed to, where's liquidity diamond? Okay, it has not imported. So I have to import. I think I have to import it. /libraries. Okay, where is the libraries? Okay, libraries is in contracts. Contracts /libraries /debuff storage. So because I want to use this guy. And I'll come in if it fails. Let me even just check what I did there. I don't want it to fail. Okay, set. Okay, Okay. So, yep. Yes, import dApps storage. Yes, it's first import dApps storage. I just want to be sure of what I'm doing. Import dApps storage. Yes. Sorry, I just want to be sure of what I'm doing. So dApps storage, just layout memory. Okay. This is how I'm supposed to do it because it's a struct. It's supposed to be in memory. Yeah. So where is it? Okay, I would have put memory here. So this is what I was supposed to do. dApps storage dot layout. Okay, in memory, layout is get layout. So then we can now assert. Sorry, I've been writing another language lately. So okay, so assert equals. Okay. I've been writing a lot of Dojo and Cairo of recent, so I'll be using wrong syntax. So you can now assert that layout dot name it's Aji, because that's the name we passed in. Then we can also assert that layout dot number is equal to 20. 20 is not a string, it's 20 like this. Any confusion? Any confusion? So this is where we created, this is us creating the diamond cut. I know everybody was following. So here, this is where we added it to the diamond. And this is here we're calling a function. So we're calling a function from the starter contract via the diamond contract. Because even normally would have said the setter getter address setter getter, but we're calling it via the diamond. Then we're calling a function. The function is change name and number in the setter getter faucet, but it's going to update a state, is to update the state in the diamond. So I'm going to maximize my screen to the full so that I can use this workflow and explain it for you. So let's test it. Don't fail, don't embarrass me, please. Okay, wow. My friend said if you write test and it fail and it pass, one time problem D1. So good. So okay. So I know it looks like a lot of gibberish, but so this is the setup. This setup that we wrote. Where is it? Let me bring it down a little. This function setup. So you know, I said anytime it wants to run a test case, it's going to run setup first. Do you remember? Wait, I've been talking to myself since. Okay, Sandy is here. Okay. So before any test case is run, it's going to run the setup. So it run the setup, all this noise you're seeing is it's running the setup. Then after running the setup now, okay, good. See, I want you to see something now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look for good. This is our test now. We're going to go through it now. So in our test, the first thing we did was we called on, where's it? We called on new setter getter, yes. This is what we did. New setter getter, yes. Then this is what it returned. So when we tried to deploy, you see, when we called on these cuts, when we called on, this was the next function it ran. When we called on this function on the diamond, did you see what it now executed? What did it execute now? When we called, because we didn't have that function. So when we called on this function now, it went to the fallback. It now did that, but it now carried all the information that we gave it alongside. You see, it took all the information, all this information till here. It carry them, it go back, it enter in fallback function. It's like, CO, this is what I have. You understand? Eh? So in the fallback function, because we called on the diamond cut. This was what we called on the diamond cut. Where is it? This is what we called on the diamond cut. Do you remember number? Are you with me, guys?
Yes. The diamond cut is
so
what we used to.
Yes, and the diamond cut is where? In which faucet is the diamond cut? Where is the contract? The diamond cut is in this guy. Do you remember? Like I said, the diamond cut is in. You remember, yeah?
Is in an array. Is it the one that is in an array, sir?
No. The diamond cut is a function that is in the diamond cut faucet. That's where the function is. The main function is in the diamond cut faucet. So it also just made a single call, diamond cut on the diamond address. On the diamond address. And guys, this thing now went, so it called on its fallback function. After it calls on the fallback function, did you see where the fallback function redirected it to? It directed it to the diamond cut faucet.
Yes.
And the diamond cut faucet, it's called on the diamond cut. Are you seeing it?
Yes.
And what type of call did it make? It made what type of call?
The delegate call.
So it made it. So now the diamond did that mebo. It was like the same I cut something, but not with me get them. Nah, diamond cut get them. So it was like, hey, diamond cut.
Delegate now.
So it now used the diamond cut logic to perform the cut using a delegate call. So, and there were some, and it made storage changes. I don't know if you're understanding this. So now, when me and now came, then we now went to this next line and we called this function with number 20 and my name. So as we called it on the diamond will get them. What's in diamond can do?
The fallback function.
If you went to the cover and
With-
looked for
with
20
the
and Ajay.
No, it went to the fallback function with the message signature. It went to the fallback function with these two arguments. You understand?
Looking for it.
Yes. So the fallback function now said, oh, now this guy get them. You understand? And this is what you are looking for. And it will go in with this argument. So he said, oh, he now made a delegate call. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
You understand? Then he now changed the first one, the name. This should be my name in bytes. If you change this guy, and he now changed the diamond storage to 20 from 0 to 20. The first position from the first position, he changed the storage of the first position. That's in this liquidity diamond, liquidity storage. I mean, the position 0, the position 1. It's what am I saying? So yes, the position 0 was 0 before. He now made it 20. Now this guy here is 20. Position 0. Then position 1 was initially 0, and he now made it Ajay. If you change this guy, if you give ChatGPT this guy, it should return Ajay. And it made that through what? A delegate call. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Are we together? So when we now make the other call to return layouts, you understand? It still went to the fallback statically, and it made a delegate call again to setter getter faucets with this argument. And this was what setter getter returned to it. It returned number as 20, name as Ajay. So this place is now my assertion. This was what I asserted the two things to be. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Explain this assertion that you did. What do you mean, like,
Okay.
assertion?
Yeah, assertion is like the way you do in test now. After a test, you assert that what you get from the contract should be equals to this. What you get from that's just what I did. Like to be sure it was correct.
Okay.
It happens in all the tests now that if you transfer money, you assert that your balance increased by the money.
Yeah.
Do we understand? Like, do we have a little knowledge?
We understand.
So I would have given it as an assignment, but to be sure you are clear, I'm going to add a logic real quick. So I'm going to just come and steal the faucets, the information in the faucets, so that I don't need to type it. So now, our faucets, our diamond now can only set name and number. We can only change name and number, and the layout has only name and number. Let's say, okay, you now give your boss. It's like, no, now, why didn't you say you should be able to update email? Are you getting me? So now, let's say we know we're in a test environment, but let's assume that this contract has already been deployed. So you want to add another contract that'll be able to update email. What you do is simple. You add another faucet, set email dot sold. Set email dot sold. Like, are we together? Let me just paste the logic. So now we get layout from here. We just add a new function. We add a new function that will set email. And let me show you something. You know, we have get layout here. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
The moment, if I turn this guy to get layout, if I make this guy get layout, and we come to deployment, we're going to hit a serious error. Do you know why?
No, sir. No, sir.
Because now they are bearing the same, they have the same name. You understand? you have two functions in, okay, don't worry, that's good, don't worry. So this, so that now we can get, so now what this does is, it's going to go to layout. So now we can come to our libapp storage. Remember, then we can add another string under it and name it email. Are we together? Because libraries don't get deployed. Do you remember? You understand? You remember this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we can always update our library, and our diamonds have access to these libraries, so we can use it to keep updating states. Are we together?
Yes, sir. We're together.
Okay, good. So in this new one, it's just want to set email. That's just all we want to do, and we already have the logic. And if we set email, you remember we did not set current number here. Okay, let me repair this guy. It's now current. It's not current. No, it's now current number like this. It's now number like this. I've updated it. So remember, we did not set. We not set any of these guys for here. And I remember, but we want to return them from here. You get, because remember, all faucets and the diamond will share a joint storage. You remember this?
Yes, sir. I remember.
Good. So now that's all. So what we need to do now is to go to our test script. We can then, just like we did earlier, we can do what we can do, set email like this, set email, we name it set email. Let me just do it like this. No time. And we can import set email or set target. Where did I import set target from? I just then import it. Nope. Like this, Control C, Control V, then we'll do set email for. Good. So now, let us add this. Let me add the diamond to. Let me add this guy to the diamond, so that from the beginning it will already have been part of the diamond. Let's add it to the diamond, so that from the beginning it will already be part of the diamond. Do you understand? If not, the logic will be, no, it's already part of the diamond. And let's call this function there. Let's set this there. So now let it be that it's here that we have set name. Do you understand? So now we're now running this set name. So already now, before the contracts, before the set email now, we don't already create, we have created it. So because in order not to confuse it too much, I'm going to try, should I edit it, or I should create another one? This guy will not run normally.
I have a question.
Yeah, I'm with you.
In that place where we had an array, and then you said like we are going to just, like you had already said, we're going to have only two. We had only two presets inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now
so
I changed it, well.
Yes.
Because now I'm adding another one.
Okay. And nothing will break. Assuming our contract is deployed, nothing will still break.
No. Now,
yes,
now hear me. This is a test case. So we had done the first part. Our first test area, we had only two. You understand?
Yes.
Then we wrote this test to add a third faucet to the contract. You understand?
Yes.
So now I'm building a case that we already have 3 contracts in our diamond, and we want to add another 4th one.
That's why you are commenting this part out.
Yes, that's why I'm commenting this test out. So at this instant, we have already, the test we did was valid, and it's already part of the diamond like this. And we have already called this function, and this function has set this. We have already set the name and age. Like at this instant in time, we have already set age and name as 20, but we want to add another functionality to set email. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I commented this test out, because this test will fail, because what we're doing here, I've moved it into the setup. So at the beginning now, we have deployed the contract and we have added the setter getter to the diamond already. So now we want to add the function to test set email. So function test set email, it should be public. It should be public, and it should go like this. So we have to create a new set email like this, so that it's equals to new set email, no, Control Z, set email. So this is us deploying the set email contract. So let me still put in the comments. This is also deploying set email contract. Good. So I want to create a cut of the set email cut. Let me even just copy till when we put it in the diamond, and I'll explain. Good. Like this. Control Z. No, Control Y. Where am I? Yes. So let's upgrade it. So let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Control like this. Control C. Control Z. So that I can select people. So I'll just comment up to here. Let's comment it still here. So set email. So we're creating a cut. We're creating one cut, and in that one slot, you should get the address set email. Just to be sure. Yes, address set email, and it's set email like this. That's the contract name. Set email. So I've created this cut. We're going to add this cut. So I've added this cut to the diamond. So now I want to call a function. So now I can do this. This is going to fail actually. We can make this set email like this. L. It's going to be set target. It's going to be set email. Let me see what name I named the function. I named the set email. Okay, set email like this. That's what I named the function. And the email. Where am I deploying? Then we'll name it what it's going to be. Yes, it's going to be, that's the name of the contract. And this is the function set email. Then let's make it at gmail.com. So we'll get layout, then we assert this, we can assert this, we can assert all these guys because we accept them in the setup. Then we can assert dot email. This is going to fail though. That's why it's telling me so. I want to explain something. So that's why I let it fail. Assert all of these guys, and that's all. So can I run the tests, which is going to fail. Watch test. Good. Okay. We're going to start the fail quick set. Reach where I've been expect and make it fail. Okay. Yeah, go and fail in the next line. Did you mean set email? Okay, first set address. Undeclared identifier. Okay, what's the deployed? What did I call it? Sorry. I called it, okay, set email like this. Okay, then set email, okay, it's typo, set email. Okay, 78, where are you? Yep. You're supposed to fail though. I don't understand why you're compiling. Wow. Okay. Round one test. No zero address. I'm coming. Sorry, let's track back to where it failed. New ownership. I'm sorry. Delegates call. Incoming. Oh, sorry. Just give me a minute. Zero address. Incoming. No zero address. Revert. Diamond cuts. Okay, let me check for that error. No zero address. Not here. Okay, should be in the courts. Should be in the courts. Diamond courts. It's not here. No zero address. Who has this error? That's a problem now. You start looking for who has the error. But I know it should fail. No zero address. Let me look for it now. I'll just Ctrl F, Ctrl V. Nobody has it here. Okay, let's come here. Nobody has it here. Let's go to Libab Diamond. That's no good. This here in 3 places. 1. Revert no zero address. If facet address is equals to address 0. Okay, facet address is equals to address 0. That's the facet address is equals to address 0. So let's see. Setter getter. Where's the deploy? Okay, as I'm having an error. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, address setter. Yeah, it's as if we didn't deploy. We didn't deploy it. Okay, I've seen the error. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So I
We didn't
just want
deploy
to,
it.
good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
So I just want to remind you that it's past the time. So I don't know, maybe you should just wrap things up so that we can call it a day today. Like it's past.
Yeah, we're wrapping. We're wrapping. Yes, we're wrapping. This is the last. This is the last test we're running. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So it's supposed to deploy now. Is the error is supposed to change? Good. The error is supposed to change now. It's not supposed to. Good. Selector exists. Good. Then this was the one I was looking for, and it's coming from here. It's coming from here, where I told you that this get layout. It will throw an error for name the get layout here. The same with that, because you know they are acting as one function. Are you guys with me? They are acting as one function. They are acting as one contract, and you cannot have 2 functions with the same name in a contract. So that's just what I wanted you to. I wanted to fail so that you guys can see. So by now, okay, we've named it, we've changed it, we've added 1. So now I can now come and complete it. Get layout 1, and well. So so if I run the test now, it's supposed to pass. Yep, passed. And even though we didn't set these guys in the get email, we could access them using the delegate call in the get email, and it returned it. So hope you guys understood and were good. Any last questions? Because I think your people have pursued me, so I'm going to call it a day. Yeah. So any questions? Any questions before I go?
No, sir.
You understand? Or you're tired?
Sir, I did not hear you were breaking.
I said you understand or you're tired?
I will not say I understand everything. I'll just go back and read. And watch, not read, watch the video again.
Okay, so
like for it gets stuck to my brain, I'll have to go over it again.
Okay, so I've updated your repo. Your repo now contains the diamond standard. Like, I'm going to drop a link to it in the chat so you guys can have access to it. So, where are you guys? So the first link I dropped was a link to the scaffold. I can't even find it again. The first link I dropped was a link to the scaffold. So this is a link now to, it has the Hadat, it has the Foundry, everything we've done, like from day 1 till today, just to be sure. Let me open it. So, well, it was lovely spending time with you guys. I pray our paths cross in future. Hopefully we'll get to work on projects together, and it would be nice if that happens. So let me just be sure it's where it is, because this will be goodbye, and have a pleasant week. Yes, good. So you have the Haddad Foundry, you have the Haddad, and you have the Phytech. I was thinking of adding, let me add one more thing for you guys. Let me add the lecturer. Don't submit or don't be sorry, let me just make sure I added everything for them. Where is it? It's supposed to get the diamond. Sorry, let me add one so that all the resources will be at one place for you guys. Yes, I want all the resources to be at one place so that I know I left you guys well and in good hands. I think we should take to this 30 minutes as all the times people don't used to come to class early. We have joined it and collected it. Okay. This is the scaffold. So let me just download it so that it doesn't come with the .git. Yes, let me download it here. Download zip. Okay. Let me cancel. Cut it because I'm going to delete it at the end. Cut. Let me take it to desktop. That's my desktop. It's desktop. Where are you guys? You guys are Phytech. And paste it here. But let me rename this guy. This is Diamond Standard Setter Getter. Setter Getter. Rename it. And extract here. This is the master scaffold. It's F2. This is the scaffold. So this is the scaffold, and this is, so there are two of them. Okay, why is it? Okay, let me cut this guy. Cut it. Why is it inside the folder? Yeah, Control V. This guy. And F2. This is the scaffold. So this is the scaffold. Using Control H. There's no main inside here. This is the setter getter. This is the setter getter. Good. So let me update it. It's add contract scaffold. And it's pushed. So it's going to still be the same link. It's going to be the same link. And now if I refresh, we should have 4 folders. Yep, we have Haddad, we have Foundry, we have our scaffold and the setter getter. So well, thank you very much, guys. Do have a lovely time. I think I reach me on WhatsApp via this number, and my email is I am Ajidokwu on Telegram, and Discord. My username is sorry. Okay. Then Telegram, Discord. At Sabo2 on Twitter. Or if you can see Chukun Boy like this, Chukun Boy, any of them. So yeah. Thank you very much, guys. So cheers.